Welcome, welcome. We we are streaming again. Uh, Let me just change a couple things as per usual here. Let's see. I'm just changing one of the settings in YouTube Studio, and then I'll hop back on and be able to see the chat here. Okay. Alrighty. Rima, how's it going? Kimmy, Fenrir are here. Underpaid worker is here as well. Sherlock, how are you guys doing? Underpaid worker, you want to add me? Yeah, let's. I guess I'll pin a message. I'll pin a message. That way, if you guys want to send me a friend request, you can. How's it going, Scott and Jian? Nice. Jimmy's here as well. We got a lot of people here. You're glad you were able to get here early. Yeah. We started exactly a minute and a half ago. So, you are here early. Okay. Let's pin that message with the Supercell ID. That way, if you guys want to send me a request, you can. We're gonna be playing some Trophy Road today. We're gonna be trying our best to get to the next arena, but like usual, this is not all we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be taking some breaks to play with you guys. We are gonna be what else are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be maybe playing a little bit of chaos mode as well. So just like usual, we're not. Oh, those were bad guards actually. Thankfully, they stay alive just to distract the P.E.K.K.A. long enough, but they ended up pulling the P.E.K.K.A. back, and this guy's playing Mega Knight as well. Your name is Kevin. All right. Do you just want me to? Would you rather me call you that instead of Sherlock? Do you want me to just call you Kevin instead? Bro, there's no way this guy is real. This is the first game. This is the first game we are playing, and he just immediately goes P.E.K.K.A. Next card he plays Mega Knight. What, dude? Oh, of course, one of them is gonna go for the tower. Dude, Mega Knight, E-Barbs, freeze. What am I playing? I mean, at least we don't lose our whole tower, but there's no way I'm. This guy is the epitome of mid-ladder menace. We're gonna dash as well. I just hope he doesn't have enough for his expensive cards, because we know he's got P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight. So we're just gonna have to quickly get some damage before he hopefully has the opportunity to play it. Danny, how do I stream onto phone? You really want a live stream again? That is okay. I think that's. We're just gonna keep pulling this over. I think we're gonna lose our tower there. Eagle is gonna take it. As long as we can take it, the other tower will be good. Danny, I'm not exactly sure how you stream. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not exactly sure how you stream on a phone. Because I stream on an iPad, and the streaming software I use. Also, if we dash, I think this will dash onto the. Okay, I thought it was going to go onto the wizard, but it is not going to. Yo. Kill the wizard is all I ask. Okay. Well, let's try to not lose our tower here. Okay, well, we're going to lose our tower. You got the boot camp. It's not as hard as Dragon Spot. There's no way that was a real first game. Genuinely, that's the first match we just log on, and that's the first thing we play. Really? How many likes should we aim for? Let's aim for Let's aim for 80. I think 80 likes is reasonable. So your name is Banana. You're drinking on the banana. Underpaid worker. This is not my main account. This is an alternate account. So not my main. When does the stream end? Okay, of course you want to know when that ends, Fenrir. I know you're not a huge fan of. Looking back, I probably should have dashed there as well, because I think we could have avoided. I don't know if it was charging or not, but I think if you dash, you'll avoid the Prince charge. Everyone is called Banana Boy. I guess so. Also, yeah, let's try to. I made that decision way too late. I was contemplating, should we try to keep the Magic Archer alive, and eventually I decided, yeah, we probably should try to keep it alive, but I played the guards too late. Scott, you say 125? We should aim for 125 likes? That's a lot. That's a lot of likes, but you know what? Maybe we should. Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe possibly one of the worst zaps I've ever done. Maybe we should be ambitious. Maybe we should try to aim for. Maybe we should try to aim for 125. Maybe that would be a good goal. Maybe that'd be something good to shoot for. Yeah. This is an alternate, not my main account, and we've been. I'll be honest. We've been stuck for a little while at this same. We've been stuck at a little while at Dragon Spa. So, best placement for the zap. Yeah. Usually, here's the thing. Normally, when we start off streams, we should aim for 123 likes. That would be a good goal. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. A 1, 2, 3 for likes. Might be interesting. Okay. He keeps insisting on just giving me the most dash value he can, so I don't know why I'm complaining about that either. Okay, Pekka should do good here. He's got rage as well. Alright. We haven't gotten a whole lot of damage on his tower. And if we go with this, he'll probably go. I would think he'd go Dark Prince. Dark Prince or Witch. And I hope that doesn't lock onto the Wizard. Or the. Whatever it's called. The. Magic Archer. And it looks like we are. Yeah, I mistimed that. This is going about as well as you'd expect. I think I was saying something. I was saying normally when I start a stream, I'm typically feeling good. Like morale typically starts off fairly high. I'll be honest, morale has not really started off high. Like this is one of those. Last few days have been a bit of a struggle, and today's not really much different. So mentally we're not feeling fantastic. He's probably gonna go Mega Knight on everything, so we'll try to set up to defend. Is this my feel good gameplay? No, this is what you call feel bad gameplay. I mean, like I said, I've been the past little while, the past few. It's been more than the past few days. It's been, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been more than just a few days, I would say. Just kind of wondering, like, I don't know if this even makes any sense, but like wondering kind of what the purpose of being here is, like. I mean, no, not that, like, I don't know, just kind of wondering, like, what there is to look forward to And I don't know. This sounds really down, but I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is the past few days have been a bit of a struggle. Um, Placed the magic archer too close, so it's just gonna get splashed. All right, and that's another L. I'm thinking I do really want to switch deck archetypes. So if you guys have any deck suggestions that you want me to try out, I did put some shards into the Evo Skeleton Barrel. Life or YouTube channel? More so life. Yeah, not really YouTube channel, Fenrir. Just kind of life in general. Like I mean, I love YouTube. I like making videos, but I would say life as a whole is just kind of a reason. Like, just kind of thinking like, why am I here? Like, what is there to look forward to? Like, I don't know. This sounds. I don't mean to like put a damper on the mood or anything, but I don't know. That's just some of the things that are going on. Bear asks if we're streaming. We'll tell him yes. Recruits trust. I believe our recruits are level 8, level 7, or level 8. They're really low. Yeah, our recruits are level 7. So we could get them up one level, and that's about it. So, Jian, yesterday you slept for 5 hours. Dang, you should definitely get more sleep. I love having you here, Jian, but if the stream is right in kind of your sleep schedule, then honestly, it's much more important to get a good amount of sleep. But yeah, Sherlock, we do a poll. We usually do a poll every day. I'm kind of wondering what poll we should put up. Like, I don't really know what's the meaning of everything. After all, we give it a meaning. Yeah, that's true. It's I mean, yeah, life doesn't just hand you something. Usually you do have to make a meaning out of it. But I don't know. It's like, I guess that's just kind of what I've been feeling, I guess. Am I okay mentally? I mean, I'm surviving mentally. Like, obviously some days are better than others, but it's been, I don't know. I guess I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm making it through. I'm kind of, making it from day to day, but it doesn't really feel, it's not like I'm, there's kind of the difference between like surviving and then thriving. Obviously, if you're thriving, you're succeeding, you kind of wake up with, it feels different when you're actually thriving instead of just kind of surviving, and it feels more like it's just been surviving recently. But maybe since I'm LDS, read upon some Christian existentialism. We're just gonna have to do that. Is that even gonna fully defend it? Yeah, for the most part, actually. I hope guards can counter. Okay, guards does not counter it, but you know what? That's fine. I mean, I don't know. I have kind of not turned to religion, but it's like I've occasionally dabbled in some religious stuff because I'm fairly religious, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem to help all that much. Okay, this is kind of a hold on. This is kind of a big push. Maybe we can make something of this. Just here. He has Ghost Evolution. Yeah, the Ghost Evolution is definitely one of the best. I don't even know why I fireballed that. The Ghost Evolution is definitely one of the best in the game. So, but we should be all good. We should be... Oh, I guess it has 8 health. Didn't even realize. I thought we had to cycle back to a fireball, but we'll be good. Danny found out how to live stream on your phone. Nice. Congrats. I'm glad you figured it out. Danny, what kind of content are you thinking about making? Are you thinking about making Clash Royale content as well, or are you gonna make other gaming content, or just kind of are you gonna make just not even gaming? Are you gonna make more lifestyle content? Times are tough, but I'll get over it. Yeah, thank you, Fenrir. Yeah. I mean, there definitely are some things. There definitely are some things to. There's definitely some things to look forward to. Thank you, Danny. Danny's donated a couple dollars. You inspired me to live stream again. Wow, thank you, Danny. Live stream again? So it sounds like you used to live stream, Danny. What kind of content did you used to make? And you plan on doing Call of Duty, Clash Royale, and some inspirational videos. Nice. Is that the kind of content that you used to make? Because it sounds like you used to. It sounds like you used. What is this guy doing? It probably doesn't even matter because he's got an over-leveled Expo. Thankfully, that one minion is gonna clutch up. It was out of range of the bow. So it sounds like you used to do streaming, Danny. Is that? Did you used to do gaming videos in the past? Okay, level 15 knight. Well, we're gonna see if we can hold on with our level 10 and 11 cards. I mean, the bright side is that this guy does not seem to know what he's doing. He seems pretty bad. But on the other hand, it doesn't even... I think once that breaks, it'll go for the tower. We are just gonna... I don't know, we'll do this just to mitigate damage, but... I don't know, I don't like the way this is... Don't like the way this is starting. How's it going, Jamie's here as well, and Nathan. Danny's gifted a membership. Thank you, Danny. Some received a membership from Danny, so W Danny, that means a lot. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? Yes, I will. I will be streaming tomorrow. Jamie, I stream every day. I try to stream every day around the same time, so we will be streaming tomorrow as well. He's just going to go with his Expo again. We're actually going to dash because he's probably going to try to go skeletons or something to protect it, so we're just going to make sure he can't. And then if and when he goes with his knight, which I assume he's going to use, maybe we can get a magic archer. If we can... Okay, I was really hoping we could get another dash, but it just wasn't enough. Alright, he's just gonna set up for a defensive bow. He can just... Yeah, he can just fireball at this point and win, because you don't pay to win, but you still have level 14 cards in boot camp. Yeah, we have level 11 and level 11 12 cards, and we're pretty much in boot camp. And yeah, he can fireball at this point and win the game. So looks like that's gonna do it. I mean, we tried, but there's only so much you can do. Maybe use tornado. That could work. Yeah, tornado could work. Tornado does work well with Golden Knight, and I've seen some decks where it works well with P.E.K.K.A. as well, because it kind of, it pulls in ranged troops. So we could make that adjust. What do you guys think? Should we use Tornado in place of Zap? How much more to full monetization? We're already there. We're able to show watch page ads on videos now. So we've reached 1,000 subscribers. We've reached the number of watch hours needed to well. Jamie said, listen to Kimmy. He's in Arena 28. Let's see. What is Kimmy saying? Also, I seemed okay. I missed some messages. Danny, you said that you had about 1,000 subs. You were doing good stuff, but then you were doing good, but stuff happened. Sorry to hear that. I really hope you can start to climb and get back up to that level again, Danny. I'll 100% subscribe to you and watch your stuff. Fenrir, you love me deep, 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 deep. Okay, you have to add in 5 deeps within your heart somewhere. Okay. Some has challenged us to a 1v1 battle, so I guess we'll do a 1v1 battle with this deck. Jamie, you're in Arena 15. All right. Nice. We were in Arena 15 not too long ago. And I think the deck we were using, I don't know if we were using, I don't think we were using bridge spam at that time. I think in Arena 15 we were using, I think we were still using our E-Giant Sparky deck maybe. That was a deck we used during that time. This is kind of like a zap bait deck. Like, I don't really know what to use the zap on, because he's got Skeleton Army, Tombstone, and Skeleton Barrel. So this is kind of a unique. This is like a unique zap bait deck. You love me more than a femboyer. Thank you, Scott. I guess you must. I don't know how much you love femboyers, but I think one of those might still. Okay, never mind. We do counter that. Do the poll for the best baddies in Clash Royale. I don't know about that. What would is that? I don't know if I would want to. That feels weird to do. It always feels weird to kind of objectify. I do want to put up a poll though. Also, welcome, Mick Escalade. It's good to have you here. I do want to put up a poll. But okay, we're just gonna go with this over here. I don't think that's close enough to dash, so we're not going to unless he uses the ability, which I don't think he would. Oh, you meant Fenrir. Okay. Femboyer as in Fenrir. Okay. That makes more sense. I should have known as well. I should have known. Okay. This is going to be an all-out skeleton spam. As long as the magic archer just splashes the general once and just takes off the shield, then we can zap it and not take too much damage. And we actually will try to keep this alive. And we're going to fireball just in the hopes of keeping the magic archer alive on a sliver of health. Get ready for boot camp, Navarre. I don't know if I want to get ready for boot camp. I've heard it's. Also, hold on. Maybe we can predict the skeleton army. Not predict it, but at least have the zap ready for it. Alright, good game, some. Mod noob. I can't believe you're saying that, Nathan. WCC, you want Brawl Stars? We'll probably have a Brawl Stars stream at some point in the future. It's not going to be today because I don't have the format set up. The format's going to be a little bit different because that's obviously a horizontal game. So I'll have to figure out how to put that horizontal gameplay into a vertical stream. Boot camp was easier for you, Jimmy. All right. Sounds like for some people said that Dragon Spa was really difficult and boot camp was easier. Some people are saying boot camp's harder. So I guess we'll find out when we get there, I guess. So yeah, Gian, that was an all. Yeah, I guess for some reason I didn't even calculate that was only skeleton. Like, I knew there was Skeleton Army and Tombstone and Skeleton Barrel, but that's about how active my mind is working today. Didn't even realize until after that all of those were skeletons. That's about how that's about how alert I am today. All right, let's generate a deck and see what we've been given. Kimmy, you say boot camp is a bit easier. All right, that's good to hear. You said you're at arena 28 or 29, so Sounds like you've made it, you know, through Dragon Spa and boot camp. So I hope you're right. I'm hoping that boot camp is a little bit easier. That's just because Dragon Spa is not the most fun. Do the What do you think? You guys think I should do a poll for the baddies in Clash Royale? I don't know, that feels so, I don't know, that feels wrong to do, but am I doing anything for Mother's Day? That's a good question. I don't have any plans right now. I don't have any plans for Mother's Day right now, but I probably, I mean, I'll definitely, I'll do something for her. I don't know exactly what that'll be just yet. Okay. Hold on, the witch should die, and the cannon card is tanking, so Berserker. Kimmy, I'm pretty sure Berserker is a... Is it Berserker a kid? I guess you might be, technically, I don't know, you might be in high school as well, so maybe it doesn't matter, but... Sherlock, you say you want to see that as well? It looks like there's about 35 people watching. If you haven't already liked, that would mean a lot. The goal, I think the goal for today is going to be 123 likes. 123 likes on the stream, I think is what we're shooting for. So if you guys want to help us get there, we're gonna try. I think we've only ever crossed 100 likes. We've only ever crossed 100 likes maybe 2 or 3 times. I think 3 times. I think 3 times is the most we've ever crossed 100. So again, it is a pretty ambitious goal to get that many likes, but if you guys want to help us get there, do a poll to see if I'm a baddie. I mean, alright, I guess that is an option as well. Okay, I think the witch might do some damage on the other side, honestly. Hold on, cannon card is alive on a sliver of health. Can we keep this alive? I played that too late again. I've done that more than once. I've tried to keep something alive with like a goblin gang, and or guards, and I've played it too late. So that is not the first time I've done that. Also, we do have a freeze as well. We haven't used a freeze yet. But I think what we're gonna do is, as long as we can defend this Mega Knight, we don't actually need a tank for the graveyard, just because we have freeze. So we'll go with this. We'll just kind of have freeze for the skeleton army, or that, I guess. And I think that should be a good game. So WCC, you want me to add you? Yes, there's a pinned comment with my Supercell ID. So if you want to add me as a Supercell ID, if you want to send me a request, there's a pinned comment that has my Supercell ID. So Chris Hansen will take care of you. Good game, some. Jian wants to play 1v1 also. Alright, I guess we're going to be playing a few 1v1s. This is another generated deck that it has given us, and it also looks pretty bad, but we're going to give it a try. Welcome, Stir Gamer. You're not going to watch for a little bit because you're on vacation. That is totally okay. Where are you on vacation to? Are you on vacation somewhere tropical, somewhere historic? Like the stream, or Nithan will find y'all. Yeah, definitely don't want that. He'll if he hunts you down, then okay, also we're gonna I'm gonna say we could try to Rascals in front to have like a mini tank, but I think it's all good. Is that still gonna get on the tower? Okay, I think that might still have gone on the tower if he hadn't played anything else. The mic quality, okay. Sounds like the mic is acting up again. This is, yeah. If it is, this is not the first time it's done that. If the mic sounds like I'm standing in a tin can, mic is acting a little different. Okay. Okay, well, how do I even... Also, hold on, let's see if we can activate King. I know there's a way you can do it. I don't know if I... Okay, not quite. I think there is a... I don't know how to do it. There's a way you can activate King with Magic Archer, but it is still something I need to get better at. He told you that he's on Little St. James. Okay. Interesting. That's a... Little St. James is an island, right? So... That's exciting. Hopefully you're having fun there, Stir Gamer. Also, how's it going, Stick Boy? Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. Did I fix the animation? It should be working. I took a look. It should be. There should be no reason why. There should be no reason why it's not working. Everything is kind of set up as it should. So the animation should pop up over here. So yeah, it should work. So let me know if it, let me know if it doesn't. Let me know if it doesn't for some reason. Kind of sad you may be leaving the house, Nevian. Why is that? Are you moving for some reason? Want to shout out Edit FC? All right, well, thank you Edit FC for being here. I didn't mean for that to charge. This is actually really bad. I think that it's not going to be a good game already. I mean, okay, it's not completely over, but this is looking rough. Do I know where Little St. James is? Okay, I'm assuming this is another Epstein's Island reference. I'm assuming Little St. James is on the Virgin Islands, and there's a blue and white temple there, supposedly, and I'm assuming that's what you're getting at. Okay, he's probably gonna go with his mini P.E.K.K.A. because he can kind of rely on that to defend, it seems. I think this might just be a good game. I mean, we'll try to formulate a push, but okay, we have freeze, which we haven't used, but there's not really much that we can freeze. So, oh, it's gonna snipe the cannon card as well. Alright, well, good game. That's gonna do it. Sometimes we can get really lucky, like genuinely. Sometimes the deck it gives us is really good. Sometimes we'll be given there was a time where we did an auto-generated deck. It gave us, what did it give us? It gave us like both giants, or no, it gave us giant, both princes. It gave us a lot of really good cards that had synergies. And sometimes like this, you just end up getting Goblin Giant, Freeze, but you know what? It's always fun to experiment. It's always fun to... I just think it's fun to be given a deck. So... It's somewhere else. Search it. I don't really want to search it. Last time I searched it, it was an Epstein's Island reference, so... You have a feeling I might be a familiar YouTuber that was debunked to be a horrible guy? Huh? Okay. Nevian, you're sad to leave because you live near the ocean. Yeah, I would be sad to leave too if you have a really nice If you have a really nice location by the ocean, then what is it? Just is your family considering moving away, or what's up with that? Scott, if you want a 1v1, we probably can. You hope one day to have a squash party in India? Why India specifically? Just because we have so many people there, or what? Goon break? No, no, Kimmy. No goon break. We're not going to be doing that. I mean, we take breaks every time, so we'll take a break at some point, but it'll not be. Okay, we just have to make sure the witch is not targeted onto the spear goblins and splashing them. And it looks like that is good game already. You might be changing your username to Elixify Plays. Alright. Your name now is... What is it now? Is it like Little Jimmy, or is it something like that? I can't remember what your username is now. But there's many people there and it's a fascinating country. True. Those are good reasons, I guess. Good reasons to visit India one day. I've only ever traveled to Europe. I've only ever traveled. Well, so we're gonna. Okay, that's good. I was gonna play that in the other lane anyway. Just because I was gonna say he's probably gonna want to play a witch or something there. Why am I not using lightning? I don't know why I'm not. Why have I not been doing that earlier? I don't know what I'm doing, but I sound like a robot. I don't think there's anything I can do to fix the mic. I think it's just a bad mic. It's a $20. I think it's like a $25 microphone from Amazon. So I think we just need to get a better microphone. It's not anything with the settings or the Wi-Fi or anything that is causing it to have that issue. I think it's honestly just the microphone is not good. So we're going to be investing. We're making a little bit from YouTube, not a lot, but we're making enough from YouTube that we can probably afford to get a little bit of a nicer microphone. So we're going to do that just to. Okay, I was hoping the bowler would target onto the Tesla, and so my barbs could kind of be kept alive, but I don't think we're going to have enough for this in time. All right, well that'll be a good game. Good game, Dylan. How do you stop your freezer from freezing? Is that not what it's supposed to do, Stick Boy? Is your freezer not supposed to freeze? Also, how's it going, Summy? Summy and Flows are here as well. Kimmy, you're asking if you can not be here? What does that mean? I mean, if you don't... I mean, obviously I'd love to have you here, Kimmy, but if you're not able to... Yeah, if you're not able to be here for some reason, then... Or you just don't want to be here, that's totally fine as well. Is my freezer running? As far as I know, yes. Freezer's working just fine. Okay. Jimmy, you're changing your name to Elixify Plays. Alright, I will... Cool, I will keep that in mind. Jamie was asking why you're still here. Okay. I don't know why he don't know why he would say that, but yeah, you're definitely welcome to. I love having you here. I forgot to do you. Do you? All right, a bit suspicious, but we can play afterwards if you'd like, Scott. Danny, don't forget you when I get even bigger. Yeah, of course not. I'm not gonna forget you, Danny. Ooh, this is interesting. I think we'll go Golem here. Okay, Kimmy was talking to you. That makes more sense. It's always hard to pick up whether someone in the chat is saying something to someone else in the chat, or whether they're saying it to me. Because right, you see someone say something in the chat, and because I'm usually not able to keep up with every single message, I usually don't know if there's some kind of, some background lore, I guess you could say, that is, like, I don't know if, I just can't, it's sometimes hard to tell if someone in the chat is saying something to me or someone else. So he's using P.E.K.K.A. Okay, P.E.K.K.A. guards E-Dragon as well. We shouldn't really have a problem defending the P.E.K.K.A. just because we have so many swarm cards. Like we have the Witch, we have the Goblin Hut, so I don't really think defending the P.E.K.K.A. is gonna be an issue. I think the only thing that we're gonna run into as an issue is breaking through a Golem with a P.E.K.K.A. just because P.E.K.K.A. is the highest damage dealing troop, at least I believe. So it's never fun having to get through a P.E.K.K.A. with Golem. Is it lagging? Okay, for me it looks like it's slightly delayed. Like there's just a split-second delay when I do something to when it shows up. Okay, he's got rage also. That is good to know. I don't know. I think we should still be okay. I think even if the E-Drag zaps the minions, we should be fine. We you know what? Looking back, we probably should have activated King with the E-Drag, but it's all right. And I don't like having to play a bowler over here, just because obviously it's nice to have it behind. It's nice to have it behind the Golem where it can kind of support your push. But just because it's such a good answer to drill. And we're also going to just hopefully kill the E-Drag. Hopefully the Witch snipes it. Looks like it does. Oh no, not quite. Never mind, the E-Dragon still has a sliver of health. Alright, Jimmy, you're going to be starting a YouTube channel? Nice. Are you going to be making Clash content as well? WCC, you want to know if we can 1v1? Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing 1v1s with 1v1s with pretty much everyone. So if you want to add me as a friend and send a request, then we can. I think this should be a good game. Yeah, we can fireball if we need. So good game, Johannes. You're going to be streaming all types of games. Nice. Well, that's good. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but our clan ended up. Our clan has been fairly active, so we've gotten the rock emote. We don't even have it on my main account. Don't even have it on my main account, but we do have it on this alternate. So, Mr. Slap, you say play Vigor. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of that game. So, let's generate another deck. This is probably proving to be a bad idea, because if we're up against Scott, he has like 13,000 trophies, and he plays like either I think he normally plays a mortar deck. I mean, to be fair, we should actually have a decent amount of answers for mortar, but like we have bowler, but I don't know. It might be a little bit difficult just because I know Scott is good. He likes to play this sort of spam deck. Per, guess what arena you're in? That is a good question. I do not know what arena you're in. I would assume. I mean, I don't know if I've ever even played you, so I don't know. I don't know if I know what arena you're in, because I don't know if I've ever. Maybe I have played a game against you. Do you want to remind me what your username is? calling out good game already. Did I already made a mistake, I guess? Alright, well, thankfully this bowler should hopefully clear out some of the skeletons. Still not enough, but you gotta go, Kimmy. Alright, well, thank you for... Okay, maybe this is kind of our wild card. And I think he's going to be able to get back to Skeleton King, I believe. Okay, yep. We're going to have to, honestly, we're going to have to... Probably going to want to go Dark Goblin on that as well, so we're going to do that just in case. I mean, we're getting a little bit of damage, but he can definitely take our right-hand tower, so... I don't even know why I'm bothering. At what point does this become less of a bait deck and more of just a spam deck? Okay, I guess we'll go with this. We do have our Evo Skeleton Barrel now, so guess we'll use that here. Played that way too early. I think this is just going to be... We should probably just throw in the towel at this point. Yeah, good game. Today you'll watch the live stream. Oh, Xion, you'll watch the live stream later today. Alright. Sounds good. Well, I don't know what time it is in Malaysia, but hopefully things are going well there. Good game. That's Bait's deck. Yeah, is that a hyper bait deck, or what does that even classify as? Is that a... I mean, it's not log bait, because log bait usually uses Goblin Barrel and Princess and whatnot. So I guess that would be a hyper bait. Okay, we're up against Zero Will. I'm going to be honest, this deck does not look particularly good. I don't know why we have a... And I think Wall Breakers are... I think Wall Breakers might be our only win condition. Serge Roquette, yep, I'm from the United States. I am live in Arizona, so I am from the US. Yeah, looking back, I probably should have minion hoarded, even though it would have been a lot of elixir. Like maybe minion horde would have been a better play. I think even with that there, yeah, just because there's a tank for it, both of them are still going to connect. Okay, we now have Mini P.E.K.K.A. for the next hog. I think we'll hold on to the minion horde for now. Maybe we'll try to use it for the expo. Fenrir, you're from Arizona as well? Okay. Fenrir is not from Arizona. He is from India. Also, what is this a... I'm wondering what this... Is this like a fake... Is this a fake Hog 2.6 deck with Expo? It's just fake 2.6 with bow. I mean, not quite. I guess Bar Barrel is there for log instead. Bear, how am I doing? I'm surviving. I don't know. I'm not doing fabulous. I'll be completely honest. Morale has just... It's just been a little bit worse today. Don't feel quite as... Just overall, don't feel quite as good as I normally do. But you know, that's all right. Some days are like that. Some days are going to be a little bit more difficult. So you identify as someone from Arizona, okay? I guess in that case I can't argue with you. If you identify as as a person from Arizona, then can't argue with that. All right, good game, Will. How's it going, App? Hey, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. All right, Dylan would like to play again. We actually don't. Okay, this is a Classics Decks battle, so we are given a deck, and we're given an E-Giant deck. So that was you, WCC. All right, good game. That was I'm just blanking on what your. Oh, okay, Will. Will was your name. Zero Will. All right, well, good game. Good game, Will. I probably should have put that in the. Looking back, I probably should have put that. Yeah, I should have put that in the back just because it would have. If he had played anything, it would have pulled it to the back as well. At least we know what we are up against. We are up against Log Bait, which I don't know how this is gonna do. I mean, the E-Giant can. Let's see if he tries to protect it. The E-Giant can reset the Inferno Tower, but it has to get fairly close to get there. I didn't even realize we actually do have Tornado as well, so we can activate King with the next barrel. You're gonna come back later, Johannes? All right, sounds good. Thank you for joining for a bit. Hopefully I can see you a little bit later. After Dylan, can you 1v1 with the state-of-the-art skillful deck? What does that mean? State-of-the-art? State-of-the-art skillful deck? That makes me sound like it's definitely... Makes it sound like it's definitely not a state-of-the-art skillful deck if you have to say it's state-of-the-art. I mean, yeah, you can send me a battle and send me any request, even if it's... I mean, you can play me with... Oh, why did I do that? I should be activating King instead. What was I saying as well? I think I was just saying that you can send me a battle request with any deck. It does not need to be... Yeah, it's not like there needs to be... It doesn't need to be with Minor Rocket. I mean, you can send me a battle request with... Also, I don't know why I did that. I think this deck has Rocket, so I guess we'll start building up a push and go with this for the probably Princess at some point. It's brand new, amazing. It just makes me feel like it's going to be an E-Golem deck or something. Okay, we are going to Lightning just to reset this, and now the E-Giant's going to be close enough where it can reset it on its own. Oh yeah, I forget he has... Okay, he's just one rocket away. We don't actually even need to do that. That's close enough already where we can... just go like this to hopefully splash and kill the Princess, and I think that'll be a good game, just barely. I think he had Rocket in cycles, so just barely crumb out that one. What country... Oh, what county? What county am I from in Arizona? You just want me to give you my full home address? Alright, sounds good. See you later, Johannes. Hopefully I can see you a little bit later. I don't really look... You know, we're gonna... I guess we'll play this. Doesn't look like a very great deck, but we're gonna give this generated deck a try anyway. You think you have a future plan to live in the U.S.? Nice. That is a good goal for sure. Living in the U.S. is... a lot of people want to live in the U.S., so that is a good goal. Do you want to live here to go to school here? Do you want to go to school here, Jian? Do you want to work here? Do you want to I mean, is there any specific reason, or do you just want to live here because what? Because of some other reason? Well, this is fabulous. Looks like we're up either against E-Golem or regular Golem. So, yeah, one of the two. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that was a bad giant. Do we need to? Yeah, we're gonna go with this just in case. I would assume he's gonna try to heal. So, and I think we can just defend all this with an ice golem, I hope. Okay, this is. I mean, this. I don't really want to ever get hopeful. Reason being, I don't want to be hopeful with this deck. Reason why is because what? Reason why is because this Golem deck is not. It's not a single elixir deck anyway, so it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything that we're up in damage right now, because this is all about just building up a massive E-Golem. Yeah, this is all about just building up a massive push that you can't defend. So we're going to try to... Poison is not going to do much. Maybe if we log... No, I think that's good game. Why is this not placing? Alright. Try and kite all of this away. Evo E-Drag is going to make me want to do terrible things to myself. And there goes our tower. This is kind of what I was saying. It's just... This is all about building up a massive push that your opponent can't stop, so it doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really mean anything that we get a little bit of a damage lead early on, just because it's just over once it gets to double. So we gave it our best shot, but it's going to be a good game. Can you get a shout out? You're starting to make content soon. Yeah, shout out some. It sounds like you haven't started making content yet. You're going to make it in a little bit. Told you it was high skill. Fair enough. I mean, I guess we'll see if high skill E-Golem deck. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much minor rocket at that point. We're just going to generate a deck until we don't get Mega Knight. So, okay, now, I guess it doesn't matter. Dylan wants to play a triple draft battle. So this is kind of an interesting. These are all interesting choices. I think we're going to take something that I wouldn't normally take. We're going to take Lava Hound. I wouldn't normally take it just because I'm not normally a Lava Hound player, but we're going to try to maybe craft a deck around it if we can. Okay, let's I think poison is probably a bit more valuable here. We don't really have a whole lot of... I'll be honest, I don't really like any of these choices. I guess we'll take the Demolisher, but I don't know. I don't think Lava Hound was a... Usually Lava Hound is good when you have dragons and whatnot, and to support it. And we don't really have that. We have minions as kind of another air card, but that's about it. So we'll see how this Lava Hound deck goes, but Clash Royale is terrible because it's one, it's multiplayer, 2, it's ranked, 3, it's no skill. Better games have story. Alright, yeah, Nathan's more a fan of story games. I mean, you know how much he writes, you know how much he types in the Discord about history and heritage and whatnot, so it makes sense that his favorite games would... Alright, misplayed the Tesla there. 4th pay to win, true. true. Fourth is Clash Royale is a pay-to-win game for sure, and that's, I mean, even Boom Arena, which is the rip-off version of it, there is some incentive to even pay in that game just to not get ads. Am I on Dragon Spa? Yes, we are on Dragon Spa right now. We've been playing some games. We've been playing some games with you guys. We've been doing 1v1, so we haven't been doing Trophy Road, but we are in Dragon Spa still. What street do I live on? Yeah, might as well just dox myself while I'm at it. Okay, we'll just ignore that, I guess, and try to go in. How's it going, Lucas? Welcome to the stream. You really think it's pay to win in my main? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, this is wonderful. Love an Inferno Tower. Yeah, Lava Hound was definitely not the play. I think the other options were Hog or Drill. Both of those would have been a much better choice than this one here. This may be one of the first games we really struggle against. We're not playing well either, so obviously that doesn't help. Do we even bother going with this again? I mean, I think that's game over regardless. Why am I even playing this? Sometimes I even consider why I'm even... Okay, well what we'll do is we'll try to zap it to retarget it on to the minions at the very least. And I think poison should kill the musketeer, so I don't know, maybe this game isn't completely over, but the thing is, I don't think Lava Hound is not known for being a very high damage dealing troop, so I don't know how much damage it's going to do, but alright, Cedric, you got to go. Alright, we somehow win. I was not really expecting us to come back, but I guess, yeah, we end up winning that one. This deck is really unbalanced anyway. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look. Lava Hound, Ewiz, Demolisher. Yeah, I'm not a... I'm going to be honest, I'm not super happy with my draft. I mean, there's no one there to blame but myself. There's no one there to blame but myself because obviously I drafted it, so that was just not a good draft by me. Maybe the pass is true, but you can be decent with the game, free to play, Titan and Tobias. That's true, but you have to think, how long have Titan and Tobias been playing? They've been playing for, I think both of them have been playing for like 9 or 10 years. Like they've been playing for years. So it takes a really long time to climb to that level if you're free to play. It just takes such a long time to level up your cards. So, you know, Titan and Tobias are really good, and I guess both of them are free to play, but you just have to consider how long it took them to get there, right? You can't succeed, it just takes a long while. So, what's the other game I mentioned, Summy? The other game I believe would be Boom Arena, was the one I mentioned. That's a Clash Royale ripoff. Boom Arena is the other game. Is this a tournament, Samara? This is not a tournament. This is, I mean, we are playing, we're playing a couple 1v1s with you guys, but we're not having a tournament. We will be having one eventually, though. So if you guys have not already, make sure to subscribe because we do hold somewhat regular tournaments, and we do announce them either in videos or streams. I also put up a community post with them as well. So if you're not already subscribed, that's how you can make sure you don't miss the next one we host. It's usually every couple of weeks, and we had one, I think, almost a week ago. So it'll probably be just a little over a week, and we'll probably have another tournament. So Do I really think everyone complaining the game is pay to win is actually good at the game or coping? I guess that's for you to decide. Like, you have to decide. You have to decide if I'm good at the game, because I agree, because I think the game is pay to win, right? And I would consider I'm not great at the game, but I would consider myself decent. Like, I would consider myself somewhat competent when it comes to the game. So that's kind of what I would I think the game is pay to win. Like, obviously, if you have much lower level cards, it's just going to make it so much harder to win. I think it's pay to win, and so I guess that's for you to decide if you think I'm. How many trophies do I have in Brawl Stars? I don't actually know. It's been a really long time since I've logged back into Brawl Stars. Like, I haven't. Also, I think we're going to try to split these instead, just because we don't want him to delivery on everything. It's been a really long time since I've logged back into Brawl Stars, Will. So I don't know how many trophies I have. It's been a while since I've. It's been a while since I've logged back in. Okay, we're gonna put this a little bit lower, just because we don't. No, please, Dart Goblin, don't dodge. Okay. I think that should be good. We'll go with this just in case, but I think we should be fine defending with, which is that. And we're going to just Earthquake for the Skeleton Army, and at least get half of them. You've seen level 15s in rank, you don't really care. Yeah, I mean, I you know, again, my opinion, there is quite a lot of. Also, that was a really bad log, because I think it knocked. I think the hog was gonna go. I think the hog was gonna go for the Goblin Hut, and it just didn't. I think the log ended up knocking it away. I believe we're one Earthquake and a log away from winning. So I think we can afford to just do this, and I think that's enough damage, I'm pretty sure. Are you serious? Are we really going to lose? Don't tell me we lose on that. We lose on that. I could have sworn Earthquake and Log did enough, but it does not. Clash is unhealthy, I agree. The thing is, I've noticed a lot of, like, you know, sometimes when I'm watching, the thing is, I don't do this a whole lot recently, but I used to watch Ken and Jinxie and a lot of other Clash Royale YouTubers all the time, and whenever they would try out another game, or just play something else, they always seemed happier. Like, they always seemed to have more energy, they always seemed to enjoy the game more, and like when they're playing Clash, it's just like, it just kind of droops your mood a little bit, it seems. So that's why you defend first and then attack. I mean, I just, yeah, that's my bad. I'm not used to playing. Yeah, that was a bad loss. But it does seem like Clash Royale YouTubers, when I see them playing something other than Clash, when I see them just playing a new game, right? When I see them playing Minecraft or just another more casual game, it just always seems like they're happier. It always seems like it just seems like they're doing much better. Like, it seems like they're much happier when they're playing something else. It does kind of seem like fantastic King Tower activation by me there. And we're up against 3 Musketeers. This is not going to be too fun. I think, is that Musketeer going to go for the cage? It is not. Alright. You'll lose against level 16, so if you pay more, you're likely going to win, but you won't get up against level 16 every match, as long as you're not playing competitive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Clash Royale is kind of that's the reason why I want to switch to. That's the reason why I want to switch to other games. That's the reason why I want to. That's the reason why I want to play other games. For the honestly, for the most part, like Clash Royale content will still continue, but part of the reason why I want to play something else is just because Clash Royale, it feels draining. It's rage-inducing because one little placement and then it's GG's. Yeah, and a lot of times it's something you can't control. Like, genuinely, a lot of times, it's something because of your starting hand. Like, there have been times where someone goes Expo first play. Like, this actually happened once. I was playing in Trophy Road. I was playing in Trophy Road, and I went up against an Expo player. Right? Normally, Expo is a decent matchup, just because I have Golem, I have Mini P.E.K.K.A, I have guards as well. I have enough tanks. I mean, guards aren't a tank, but I have usually enough ground units to be able to distract okay. And so I went up against Expo. Somebody Expo'd first play, like without even, like literally, very first thing they did was put an Expo with the bridge, and my hand was like Vines. It was all the cards that I didn't need. It was like Vines, Bard Barrel. What other cards do I have? Vines, Bard Barrel, Baby Dragon, and something else. Like there was no Golem, there was no Mini P.E.K.K.A, there were no guards, and so I think he was able to get a lock and take most of my tower in the very first play just because of that. So sometimes there's legitimately very little you can do. Sometimes the game just kind of stiffs you when you don't get what you need in the starting hand. And again, it might sound like I'm making excuses, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So I do get it. Clash Royale can be a very rage-inducing game for sure, where it just feels like, where it just feels. It feels like the odds are stacked against you sometimes. Also, this is a really horrible. We have Suspicious Bush as our only win condition, it seems. So this game is going exactly like you'd expect, and I guess one of the Musketeers locked on because our tower is at 19 HP. So that's going to be a good game. In 2 seasons, the top players will all be at 14k. If they care about climbing. Then climbing feels easier. I don't know. The reason why my point is I want to play other games, right? I downloaded Getting Over It yesterday, which again, it's designed Getting Over It is also designed to be a rage-inducing game, but I have a feeling it's not going to be anywhere near as as agitating as Clash Royale can be, just because if you again, even though it is kind of designed to be that kind of game. Ice Golem won the game. Yeah, Ice Golem exploding on the tower. You've never personally felt like you're missing out or anything. I mean, that's true, Fenrir, but on the other hand, you have fairly maxed cards for the most part, it seems. So I don't know. I can just tell you from what I'm saying now, this account right now that we're playing on is completely free to play, and you can just kind of see how much we're struggling with it. You can see we're going up against over-leveled players in Trophy Road every time, and so it does feel like you're put at a huge disadvantage sometimes. Yeah, Danny, Getting Over It is a game. Getting Over It, yeah, it's where you climb a mountain with a pickaxe thing. It is completely designed. It is completely designed to be rage-inducing. Like that is what it's designed for. We're just gonna have to go with Battle Ram to defend that. And you can see already, like, here's an example right here. Fireball would normally kill that, but because our cards are a little bit lower leveled, it doesn't kill the Magic Archer. So card levels do matter immensely. And how do you get card levels? Typically by paying in some way. I mean, again, you can get them. You can get them without paying. It just takes It just takes a while, so I don't know. Maybe I'm probably making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be, but alright, this guy's giving us the thumbs up. I think we're gonna go with this just because otherwise that would charge, and we'll be ready to try and defend something on the other side. I think that's close enough where I think this will... The magic archer does... Okay, yeah, it does outrange the bomb tower, so we can do that. We can't keep our magic archer alive, though. I think even if we dashed, it still would have died. But the P.E.K.K.A. has a decent amount of health. Okay. Can we 2v2 Nevian? Yeah, we could. We could do a 2v2. I mean, we're going to try to play Trophy Road as much as we can just because we're making such little progress. Do I know when the mid-March update is happening? That is a good question. I actually don't know. Again, all I heard was that it was... Also, why am I using... I don't know why I'm using my zaps on the barrel. Alright, if he wants to magic archer that's fine. He'll probably try to... I'm thinking he'll probably try to... Oh, I knew he was going to try to snipe it with something. Alright, well, this is not going too well. How's it going, Blurry? How are you doing? Probably tomorrow. You think you heard rumors? You heard rumors it's Monday? Alright, well, hopefully it is, because I have some hero shards that I haven't collected yet. I have some hero shards that I have not collected from the past, because I think I'm at 190. I'm at 193 shards, and I have not claimed. Okay, come on, just get one ship on the tower. This is looking probably like another L. Rima donated. Enjoy my battle ram. What does that mean? Enjoy my battle ram. All right. Well, thank you, Rima. That means a lot. Okay, I don't think that P.E.K.K.A. is getting much damage at all. Maybe we can try to... Oh, I was a little bit too late on the dash there. I think that'll be a good game. I'm playing this game like a bot. Like, what am I even doing? Alright, well, that'll be another good game, it seems. 2v2 is about personal connection. I mean, if you're playing 2v2 with someone for the first time, there's typically not a lot of synergy. You typically are both defending something. So I think with 2v2s, what I found is that you have to play with the same person for a while before you kind of adjust to their play style. Sherlock, you're back from dinner. Nice. Good to have you back. Hopefully sounds like it was pretty good. You and your brother played. Clash is the best game for you. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, we'll oh man. Alright, looks like Gian and Meganet are playing Boss Bandit Cycle in 2v2s. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I've gone robot. Okay, is that... I don't know. I try to adjust the cord a little bit. Maybe it's something with the way the cord is plugged in. How's it going, Swens? Welcome. WC... Is it fine if I just call you Will instead of WCC? Just because I think your name in the game was like Zero Will. Try Poppy Playtime or Fortnite. You know, Poppy Playtime, I wouldn't... That's like a horror game, right? That's a scary game. I would not be mad at that. Honestly, I think it would be fun to like try out some horror games. Like, you know, like Queso does, right? Queso plays a lot of horror games on his PC and just tries out a lot of new things. And so I'm thinking it would probably be fun to do what he's doing. Like, just try out new games, not stick to one game, but try out a bunch of different ones. And I think horror games are interesting. So maybe we can do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I think I'll use the bathroom as well. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes though. And I think after that, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't really want to play more Trophy Road. I'm not having fun playing Trophy Road, but I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get back. So you guys can watch this guy. You guys can watch this person because their name is Girl Lovin' Feet. So you guys can watch this replay while I'm going, and once we get back, I guess we'll go from there. Okay. Rima, this guy's playing E-Giant Beatdown with Goblin Machine Mega Knight at 2,000 trophies. I guess that's true. I didn't even realize that this person was grossly over-leveled. But yeah, I feel bad for Tormund Pro. You think Josh is the greatest, but he'll never see this because I'm gone? I saw it, Nathan. I'm back. I try to... I don't know, I try to scroll through a couple of the messages that I missed. Summy, I am back. I left briefly to get a little drink and use the bathroom. So You're saying play chaos mode. That would be fun. Honestly, we're probably gonna do that. Genuinely, I will probably have more fun playing this. Uh, However, one of the things that I was gonna say. Hold on. Let me put up a poll. I want to see what you guys think. Let's see. Okay, I want to know, would you guys... Hold on. Okay, I want to see if you guys... Would you guys still watch if I played something else? If I started a new series, if I played other games, would you guys still watch? I know a lot of the fan base, a lot of the people that watch are here for the Clash Royale content because that's pretty much all we've been doing. So a lot of the people that subscribe are here for the Clash Royale content. So I just kind of want to see is, you know, if we played something else, is that something you guys would still want to watch? How's it going, Cam Key? Welcome. Good to have you here, Cam. I should go for walks. Yeah, I probably should. The thing is, I do really want... I should try Flash games. What is that? I've never heard of... Is Flash games a... Is it like Steam? Like, is it somewhere where you download? Is it a certain developer that makes... Is it a certain developer that makes games? Okay, we're just gonna fireball and log all this. CK2 or Skyrim, Papa Pizzeria. Honestly, I think that would be fun. Like, I've never even heard of Papa Pizzeria, but I do like those games that are just kind of very... I do like those, you know, games that are more laid back. Also, this is really bad. It seems like every time I play this game... this game, I'm matched up against eWiz. Or everyone is just playing it, but eWiz is very, very good at... eWiz is very good at just stopping a golem push, so... We're probably going to have our work cut out for us here. I don't know Flash games. I'm new generation. Yeah, I've never heard of Flash games. But I do kind of like those more relaxed, more laid-back games. So, honestly, I think that would be a lot of fun to play. I think that would be a lot of fun to play it. Okay, we're just going to... I don't even think we needed the golem, but we're going to go with it anyway. Fenrir, you think it'd be risky because I literally... Also, hold on. Let's... What we can do is... Hold on. Because the golem deflects projectiles, I think when he plays his next... Oh, hold on. He has the Sparky Expo. Okay, we're going to have to be ready for it. Fenrir, you think it'd be risky because... What? I popped off in Clash. And... Okay, we're just going to have to... Oh, that's wonderful. We're able to get back to a deflecting golem. We have it now, so we're going to use that because it should be hard for him to stop. And if he tries to play like an Expo Sparky on defense, which I think he's going to have to, yeah. Okay, hold on. As long as this keeps stunning, yeah, it's going to keep stunning the bow. I think that's going to do it. Search Flash games on Google. All right. I'll look into that. Okay, as long as we have a knight in the base, he can never go Expo, so that'll be a good game. What if I played the block game? Is that what it's called? It's called the block game? You would do multiple series games? Okay, so a couple of you guys said I should play Five Nights at Freddy's. That would be interesting. Flash was a kind of development software which were used by people to make games. Okay, so it sounds like some of you guys are saying that Some of you guys are saying that I should make a second channel for that. I don't know though. I wouldn't really. I know a lot of people do have a second channel, but I don't know if I would. I don't know. I don't know that I would want to. I mean, I guess I could make a second channel, but I guess it's just something to think about. It looks like this guy's going for the. Also, what is his name? Okay. How did he get away with that? Second channel is a bad idea. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I just wanted to see if we played other games, which I really want to. Genuinely, I really do want to play other games. Because honestly, I'm kind of burnt out. I'm burnt out of Clash Royale. Because, I stream it for between 4 and 5 hours a day. I also make, videos on it, which requires more time playing. I play it outside of the stream or outside of videos. Like, it's a very addicting game, so a lot of times after a stream, I'll play it with, like, Fenrir or someone else, so I'll usually log back into my main account and do something on there, so, it's just... I guess what I'm saying is I'm kind of burnt out. Kind of burnt out of Clash. Sounds like the mic is having issues again. I mean, the mic. We need to get a better mic. We have a very cheap mic that doesn't do a fairly cheap mic that doesn't do a great job of sounding good, so it. Did I turn on echo? No. There is like there's an echo knob which I can turn up. An echo knob which I can turn up or down, but it's turned completely off, so there's no echo. There should be no reason why it's echoing. Everything's plugged in properly. All the settings are as they should be, and echo is turned off. So there's a reason why you don't watch too much anymore. You're burnt out as well. Makes sense, Nathan. It's kind of sad. Looking back on it, it's a bit sad because, we stream Clash for 4 hours a day. We make a video. We with all the Clash time we spend per day, we spend more time playing Clash than I spend with my family. Spend more time playing Clash than, honestly, there's probably, there are days that I play more I spend more time playing Clash than I spend sleeping, and it's just like, looking back, it's just not healthy. I'm getting really burnt out of it, especially since, right, if it was actually a game that made you feel good, then maybe it would be different, but I don't know. It's just, I'm thinking we'll probably try out some new games. Noob, welcome. Your phone is at a low battery. Okay, well, if you need to head out, Noob, then and charge your phone, that's okay. If you want me to look at my channel community, let me take a look. I'll pull up the community. Is this the same thing that you posted yesterday? Let's see. Community. Okay, let me actually sort by newest. Okay, you posted. It looks like I actually missed a few posts. Rima posted something in the community tab as well. Naveed said he got to 12K in between exams. Okay. And Rima, you're completely maxed out with all your wild cards and whatnot. Level 17, hopefully not. And then Noob just posted something a minute ago that said when he plays Expo, showed a couple of games in the battle log where he lost Let's see. All right, looks like Mega Knight's having success playing the Boss Bandit Cycle deck. Fenrir, you feel depressed now. Okay, I didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to dampen the mood. It's just, you know, I think it'd be fun to play other games. I think it would be fun to. I think it'd be fun to expand, even if it's just something else, right? Even if it's getting over it, which is still technically designed to be a rage-inducing game. I think I would just enjoy. I would enjoy playing that a bit more as well. I really hope he plays like a Dark Goblin somewhere where we can Vines it. Not a Nightwalker. Not a Nightwalker. I don't know, actually. Does Nightwalker just mean that you stay up really late? Is Nightwalker just you stay up later than you should? Because if that's what you mean, if Nightwalker just means that you're I don't know, walking in the night, I assume that's what that means, but if that's what that means, then technically yes. You're only happy watching the stream if I'm happy. Yeah, I would say as of recently I've been struggling a bit more. I haven't been quite as, I'll be honest, I haven't been quite as happy as as I think maybe I should be. So I think we will expand to other games. Obviously the Clash content will still continue. Do I think I could beat Jinxie? I don't know. I mean, several months ago I would have said yes. Like, he used to be really bad, but he's gotten coaching. He's gotten better since then. So as far as like a draft, like if we were to do a draft battle and I was to face him, I would say he still is probably going to win, but I have a pretty decent chance. If it was like a draft, if he was just playing his giant graveyard deck, it might be difficult just because that's, you know, a difficult deck to win against, but everyone would hype me up, but seldom anyone shows up or stays from it. I probably need to find that niche. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still just kind of, I'm still figuring like how I played the bar putt into the rocket there. Welcome back, Scott. Good to have you back. Ooh, these are both pretty broken. I think normally I would take the witch that spawns guards, but let's see if we can try and 3-crown him. Let's see if something's tanking and we can get like a sneaky lumberjack on the king tower. Maybe we could take his tower. Yeah, the heal spirits are going to heal it up. The thing is that he has one of the best players as his coach. That's true. Yeah, he does have some of the best players coaching him and playing with him, including Riley. So he does have a lot of help for sure. Shamim Nightwalker is from Game of Thrones. Okay, I have not seen or played. I have not seen or played Game of Thrones. Alright, sure, like you said, do whatever makes you happy. Alright, honestly, as of right now, I can tell you, as of right now, Clash is not really making me happy. I can say that much. I would say I'm very burnt out of Clash at the moment. Kimmy, you're back as well. Good to have you, Kimmy. Okay. I think in the very near future, where the next stream that we're going to be having is a getting over it stream. So that'll be coming soon. I'm waiting on a thumbnail to be completed for it, and then as soon as we do that, and as soon as I can figure out how to stream that vertically, that'll be coming next. We're not okay. We're gonna hold on to our fireball. How's Rima How did Rima get 400 XP? Did he donate? Yes, you're pay to win. Oh, are you talking about 400? Are you talking about 400 XP in the stream? He did donate a little bit earlier. Rima did donate, so. And this is actually not the modifier we. This is actually not the modifier we chose. I meant to choose the Golem one, but it's given us the Vines Bush one. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, that. No, we can't be allowing those wall breakers to just get a ton of damage. Thankfully, that should. I think the damage should be mitigated. Furnace is kind of helping out as well. Game of Thrones is a top watch series. I know. I don't watch a ton of series. I don't watch a ton of series though. Like I don't know. I just when it comes to that, that's also what is that Night Witch? Spawns swarms of bats. Even around. Okay, even on my tower. All right. I guess it spawns swarms of bats all around the arena. Okay, I think we'll let the Dark Goblin go just because the Golem is tanking. I think we can Vines as well. And the Golem is tanking for the Bushlings. I really hope one of those bats like activates King by accident. All right. 2 deflecting golems on the King Tower. This is looking good. I think I mean, the goal for this video, the goal for this stream is to get to the next arena, right? We're taking a short break, but as much as I hate Trophy Road, I think we might have to jump back into it just because we have a couple of goals. Our goals are to get to the next arena. Our goal is also to get to 1,200 subscribers by the end of the stream as well. I think there's only 19 or so to go. I think we're at about 1,180. So we're very close to 1,200. So if you guys are new here and you want to help us reach our goal, that would mean a lot. How's it going, Lauren? You watched Game of Thrones as well? Yeah, I've never seen Game of Thrones. I haven't read the book. I haven't seen the series. So, all right, Dylan wants to do a Mega Draft challenge. Yeah, Fenrir, if you wanna play 2v2s, we can. If you wanna play 2v2s, I'm down for that. All right, I guess. Can't go wrong with Mini P.E.K.K.A. Do I have other IDs, Samar? I have one other ID. This is my alternate account. My main account has another Supercell ID, but it's just these 2 that I play on. Do I play 2v2s? I don't really play. Also, we gotta focus here. We're on the clock. I don't play 2v2s with pretty much anyone except for Fenrir, just because I've been playing with him for a while, and so there's actually some good synergy. We kind of know how to play with each other. There's a new spin-off called Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to shows and whatnot, I'm a complete noob when it comes to all that. I hardly watch any shows. Usually when I watch stuff, it's on YouTube. It's like a YouTube, something that's been uploaded. Also, I don't even know what I'm picking here. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit burnt out, at least of Clash. I'm kind of burnt out of Clash Royale. Just because we stream it for hours a day, I stream it for hours a day. I make videos on it outside of that. Also, I guess we'll take minor as the win condition, but I make videos outside of that, and then you know, it is a pretty addicting game that kind of sucks you in. So I'll often play outside of streams as well. So I mean, overall, I also do we have a? We only really have arrows for that. Okay, I'm not feeling great about this draft, but okay, hold on. What are you guys saying? I guess I keep going off on like I keep forgetting what I'm saying and going on these side tangents, but I guess to answer your question, I just you know I am feeling a little bit burnt out of Clash just because we spend so much of the day doing it that that it just ends up getting kind of tiring after a while. So do I want to 1v1 you when I have a hard counter so that I don't feel as bad? No, no, I don't want to be like the I don't want to do that, Scott. I don't want to be like the Make-A-Wish kid that just gets something handed to him. You know, I'd feel like I would feel like a Make-A-Wish kid just you know being given a hard counter like that. That's not no that's not real fair. I should not play outside of streams. Yeah, that is one of the things that I need to do less of because I usually in the afternoon a lot of times instead of hopping off the stream and you know going to eat or going to do something that I should, I hop off the stream and a lot of times just hop onto my other account in Clash Royale and see what's going on with the clan and whatnot. So I definitely should be doing less of that. Don't be obligated to play outside of streams. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, he did draft Freeze as well, and just because he's gonna go probably Phoenix on here, we'll just go with this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the Phoenix in time, but we can try. You just want to challenge. All right. Well, what the was that? Don't even know what that was. That freeze to try and keep the. I guess the freeze was to try and keep the Phoenix egg alive. Reading or walking, doing yeah. I should be doing that. I should be reading. I should be walking. I should be going outside. I should be doing something other than Clash. Just because, again, when you're doing something all day, you tend to get pretty burnt out of it. He does have freeze, so I don't know that we can defend this. Good game. Figure out other hobbies. Yeah, I wouldn't even say Clash Royale is a hobby. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a hobby of mine. It's just maybe addiction is a better word. Doing some sports, yeah, doing some sports would be a good idea. I did go outside a couple days ago for. I can recommend goated literature. I don't know that reading would really help out all that much. The reason being is okay, you want to do a 1v1? Alright, we're going to generate until we get a non-Mega Knight deck. You know what? I don't want to play Goblin Giant either. Until we get non-Mega Knight or non-Goblin Giant. This is technically non-Mega Knight, non-Goblin Giant, so it still looks like a chop deck as well. The reason why I don't know if reading would help is because it's still the same. It's still the same idea, right? Reading, you're still focusing on something really close. Your eyes are still kind of strained on something that's really up close, and you're still sitting down. You're not really moving. And I think that that might be part of the issue why. It might be part of the issue why, you know, I feel the way that I do, right? Like, just sitting down for long periods of time. Maybe I should just get up and go outside. So reading would kind of be very similar. It's just instead of looking at a screen, I'm looking at a book. But it's still kind of the same act of, what's the word? Is it sedentary or something? If you're sedentary, it just... Okay, I hope that's not in rocket range of the tower, but I have a feeling it probably is. Okay, you know what? Let's go like this. This is a lot of elixir to spend, but... Okay, he's gonna rocket on defense. Alright, that was a good play. You're wondering what we're playing? Yeah, me too. I don't know why we have Goblin Drill and E-Giant in the same deck. Reading is fine. It's not a chore. Yeah, I mean it is something different. It is something different for sure. Please, Ice Golem tank. Alright, I can only do so much. Let's see if he... Yeah, okay. But obviously he's not going to rock. I guess if I put him far enough back, he probably would have tried to, but... Okay, so he does have Rocket. He could try to use it. Okay, let's just go like this and let's Earthquake. Alright, we're spending a ton of elixir here, but I'm just kind of hoping that we can defend with scraps. Maybe. Okay, he's gonna go with it in front. Alright, that was a good rocket. I don't know how often we're gonna break through with drills, just because Dark Prince is a pretty good answer, so I think our best shot is probably going to be E-Giant. I think. That's just kind of what I'm assuming. I don't know why I put that in rocket range, but... Okay. Probably a bad drill. Yeah, I think this is going to be another good game. I don't know that we can defend. We don't have a lot of... I mean, our best answer for the miner is a cannon cart, but we can't put it too close as well. Like we can't put it too close to the Okay, he's just gonna start rocket cycling. I think he can probably afford to do it as well. And we are back to another one, but probably should not be putting it at the bridge. Wait, did I miss the... Oh, I missed the tower there. We actually get the Tesla, but it doesn't do much. Walk outside, take 1 hour a day off my phone. Yeah, good idea. Should be doing that. Yeah, this is gonna be a good game. Try another game, live stream. Try another... I mean, yeah, trying another game, it's still the same idea. Trying another game is still the same idea as you're still playing a game, but I think something else, something more... I think something where you're not playing with other people would be good, right? That's why I think Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that would be good, right? You're playing on your own. There's not like there's not competition. There's not BM if you lose. Like it's kind of you're on your own, and that kind of fits with a little bit more of my style. I've kind of always been more of an independent person, so. You know, playing games like you know, Getting Over It, where you're just playing on your own, it just kind of fits. I just think it fits maybe my style of play a little bit more. Crocheting. Don't know about crocheting, Fenrir. I don't know if that's a hobby that I would want to... Don't know if that's a hobby that I would want to pick up. I'm not very good at activating king with these because I never use fisherman, but I think this is how you... I think I messed that up. Yeah, it took half a step over to the... I guess you have to wait. You have to wait until it's on your king tower. So I guess that's something we know. You have to wait. So you have to wait until the whatever giant is on your tower before you go with it. Otherwise, it'll take a step to the left, and then with that placement, it doesn't seem like it works. So still need to master that. Still need to master that. I mean, we'll go with this, but for the most part, we will let that go. I don't think you can activate with this. I don't know what that fisherman was. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Don't know what I was trying to do there. If you want, you'll use Expo, use RG. I mean, thanks for offering, Scott. I just don't... That just seems so, like, even if I win, I'm not going to feel good about it. Like, if I beat you when you're using Expo and I'm using Royal Giant, like, I'm not gonna feel good about the win, right? If I know I'm using a hard counter, like, it's not gonna feel great. It's not gonna feel very... It's not gonna feel accomplishing. But, you know, I do appreciate you... I do appreciate you kind of... Okay. Not great. Not great by me there. Let's just, Okay, thought that was going to go in the other lane, but... I mean, as long as we can... So he's using... This is Goblin Giant Sparky, which... he does have lightning, so we just... As long as we make sure... We don't have a building, but as long as we make sure not to put anything too close to the tower and not take a Goblin Giant hit, we should be okay. Just because he's not able to... Not able to lightning it unless he... Huh? This is fabulous. Use Fisherman as Magic Archer range. Okay, I think it has... What range is that? 5 tiles? No, not 5. 9? Is that a 9 tile range that it has? Do some fun things, go outdoors. Yeah, those are all good things to do for sure. I should definitely be doing more of those. Should we try to... I think we're probably too far away to Fireball Cycle at this point. Soldier Self, yeah. I am selling the game. We're just going to have to keep a Fisherman ready for this. I think if we... He might play something over here to try and predict it. But as long as we can keep pulling that away, just making sure that we don't take any Goblin Giant damage, and I think that should be good game. What a sell. What a sell. I mean, yeah. What a sell. I'm not happy with how I'm playing. I can pull from other side first row. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Spider. I think I just had to wait a little bit longer. I think I played it prematurely the first time, so King Tower was not activated because I had to take a step forward. Yeah, honestly, I need to lock in. The thing is, you guys might not believe me. You guys might not believe me. I normally play better than this. I normally play much better than this. I have a feeling this might be... It might be kind of the burnout. It might be kind of the burnout I'm experiencing because, You know, it's like I swear I'm a better player than this, but maybe it's just playing it for so long every day is just maybe some of the burnout is just causing us to play a little bit worse because normally I don't play this bad, but the past few days I've been playing really poorly. So let's do it. Use Royal Giant. You'll use Expo. It'll be fun. I mean, it's just I feel like that's a lose-lose, Scott. Like if I win, I beat you with a hard counter. It's not impressive. And if I lose, I lost against a hard counter. So I just feel like there's not really a I don't know. I feel like there's not really a bright side to that, but I'm just burnt out. We can see it in your eyes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel burnt out for sure. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever felt it, like where your head just, I don't know how to describe it, but where your head just kind of feels foggy and like you feel like you're gonna, I don't know, it could be because I don't have an iPad holder or something to hold my phone up like at an angle, so I am not able to look like this. In order to play the game, I have to kind of look directly down because it's laid flat on the desk. And so, you know, part of it is just, I don't know, looking down for so long kind of makes your head a little bit fuzzy after a little while. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a few things. First, we're making a little bit of money on YouTube. Not, you know, it's not enough to make a living on, but we are making some money from YouTube. So I'll use some of that money to probably buy an iPad holder. I will also buy a nicer microphone as well because it sounds like there have somewhat consistently been mic issues where it sounds like a robot. So, you know, I'll invest in some nicer equipment. We'll probably play other games than Clash so we don't feel quite as burnt out as well. And I guess that's a decent lightning. As soon as this prince dies, maybe we can charge on tower. Alright, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. How long have I been streaming? We've been streaming for a little, just over 2 hours, which our tolerance is kind of getting less and less because when we first started streaming, we could go like pretty consistently for, like we could go for 4 to 5 hours and not really feel that burnt out by the end of it. Like it just didn't really, we didn't really feel burnt out by the end of that 4 or 5 hours, and now we're starting to feel burned out, and we're only 2 hours in. So I think that's another kind of sign of burnout. Just getting another sign of burnout. Just getting tired, getting more worn out earlier. So let's try to. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that E-Giant was. I guess I'm hoping to just get a couple crumbs of damage so that we can maybe lightning and win, but okay, he does have hogs, so we are actually back to another bomb tower though. So we should be able to defend the next hog he plays. The only issue is I don't know if we can get enough damage with. I don't think we can lightning alone. Maybe we can. Maybe we can just rely on lightning because we're about one lightning away, and I don't know that he's played a big spell yet. So let's just see if he plays anything. Let's try and maybe get some damage with the firecracker. I don't think we're gonna get it, but as long as we can defend this, make sure we lightning the tower. I think we hold on. Okay, we just barely come back from that one. I don't really need to push myself. As long as you love me being live, take a break. That's a good idea. It could be, I don't know if it's just the streaming itself. It's probably a combination of factors. It's probably a combination of maybe not taking care of myself enough, not getting enough sleep outside of streaming, maybe looking directly down instead of you know, having a little bit more of a neutral seating position. It's probably also just playing Clash as well, so I think we'll try out a few different things to just, you know, feel less burnt out in the future. How's it going, Liam? It's good to have you here. 18 is here as well, and Noob. Noob is here, and first thing he says is Buff Witch. Have you tried Have you left a comment on any of Clash Royale's videos trying to say Buff Witch so that they see it? I should make a purple squash emoji. There is one, I believe there's one new emoji that is coming. Possibly two. I know, I don't know if Danny is still here. Danny, I don't know if you're still here, Danny, but I know you asked about having a custom squash emoji added with, you wanted the choking emoji. I know you wanted the choking squash. I asked my guy, I asked my, you know, the guy that I have make a lot of my thumbnails. I'm forgetting what it's called. The what is the name? What is the name of that job? I asked the person who makes those if he could do that, if he could make like a choking squash, you know, because we're infamous for choking a lot of games. And he said it might not be possible. He said it would be really difficult to. He said it'd be really difficult to make like a squash in the choking motion. He get flamed by the community. That could be it as well. Like, yeah, maybe there could be. Maybe it's just not a good emote to have in general. But as far as the sunglasses one, I think we'll have a squash emoji that has sunglasses, so kind of a cool squash. And I think that's at least one of the ones that's going to be coming. Noob, I deleted your mod. I deleted your mod like 2 streams ago. Yeah, it wasn't today. I think it was like 2 days ago that I removed your mod. So the only reason why I removed it is because you were removing people's messages. A graphic design, yeah, that's the job that I was thinking of. A graphic designer. I asked him if he could. All right, we'll throw out some love. I asked him if he could make that. He said it would be pretty difficult, so I don't know if that'll be coming, but there will at least be, I believe, a sunglasses squash. So, welcome Naveed. Naveed is here as well. Noob, you're saying you're unsubscribing. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but like, it's not like I don't care about you, Noob. Like, I made a custom reaction video just for you. I made a whole half-hour witch reaction video just for you. Right? What other YouTuber does that? What other YouTuber makes a custom reaction video for you, just for one person? So, I mean, you're free to unsubscribe if you want, but I feel like I've done a lot for you, and the only reason why I took away your mod, the only reason why I took it away, is because you were removing people's messages that you shouldn't have. How's it going, Jake? You didn't miss much. You lost us losing a bunch of games, essentially. You lost us. Or, yeah. That's pretty much all you missed. You pretty much missed us losing games, and that is about it. So, didn't miss a whole lot, Jake. So, don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Noob, I cared about you. I genuinely, like, what other YouTuber is gonna take an hour out of their day to record and edit a video just for you? So, nothing new. Yeah, pretty much nothing new. Okay, I didn't even realize we both have the E-Barbs hut. So this is going to be interesting. E-Barbs versus E-Barbs. Alright, on the bright side, the rocket didn't hit our hut. That is a good thing. And now we should have rocket for the witch. I guess he can probably cycle back to it, honestly, but Blurry, you DM'd me as well. Okay, I don't really... I'm going to be honest, I don't love the furnace doesn't move upgrade. I don't really... We're going to take the vines... Wait, did you guys see that? I clicked vines, I'm pretty sure. Did you guys see that? I'm pretty sure I... Okay, didn't hit the Dark Goblin there. Yeah, did you guys see? Did you guys see? I'm pretty sure I hit the vines and it ended up giving us... I guess we didn't choose in time because it ended up giving us the furnace upgrade. And honestly, as long as we keep putting furnaces in the very back, we should be good. Did I see the Conjuring? I think I... Hold on, I think I might have. I think I might have seen the Conjuring. Sounds familiar. That's a horror movie, right? There was a time, like... I think there was a time a little, slightly over a year ago. Slightly over a year ago that I used to be really... I used to really be into horror movies, and so I watched a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure The Conjuring was one of them. Okay, he's laughing already because he's got the log lumberjack. Let's just... Okay, there's a lot of E-barbs on the screen. We're going to have to kind of split this up so he doesn't get a whole lot of rocket value. That Dark Goblin is going to get instantly binds though. Hold on. We're piling up furnaces. He's going to have to activate King if he wants to kill him. And hold on, that's going to spawn a lumberjack. Okay, let's just keep splitting our furnaces up. Is he going to rocket cycle us? I think he might try to. Okay, that one E-barb on the tower, though. The tower is infinitely vines. So I think that one E-barb is pretty much going to take it. Alright, good game, Shiny Coin. Infinite vines proves to be OP. I'm so uncultured. That is true. That is true. I don't... That's why I mentioned I'm kind of like the plain... I'm kind of like the plain Greek yogurt of people. I don't watch a lot of shows. I don't listen to a lot of music, so I am pretty uncultured. I'm not denying that at all. Good game. Yeah, good game. If that was you I just played, that was really close. I thought you had me there at the end. We're playing a generated deck. This is what it has given us. Let's see how this goes. And Sherlock, you shared a 2v2 deck in the clan. Alright, I can take a look at that afterwards. Some see Avatar. I have seen Avatar. I did watch that with my sister. And I believe my brother as well. So I have watched Avatar. I haven't watched the second one, but I watched the first movie. Okay, he's using P.E.K.K.A. I wonder if this is a generated deck. I think he said he was going to try to use an auto-generated deck, so I'm curious if that's what he's using here. Okay, well that was not a great poison by me. Let's just try and keep distracting this for as long as we can. Oh, I didn't even realize it gets... Okay, Musketeer... Pro tip, I guess. The Musketeer melee range one-shots a bomber, so... Should have put it a little bit farther back. That way it didn't melee. Which language did you learn first, Danish or Korean? I would think... I don't know, I would think Danish is easier. I don't know, I don't know how easy it is, but I just know that like Korean and Japanese, and maybe not Japanese, but like Korean and some kinds of Chinese can be really difficult to learn. So okay, let's just try and kite the boss bandit over to be on the giant. And Guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Still lose our entire tower, but... Oh, what the... Okay. Dang. Okay, I don't think we have time to even take a tower. Yeah, Bowler is just going to defend everything. That's why Bowler is one of the best defensive cards in the game. Your girlfriend is Danish and one of your close friends is Korean. I mean, I guess it's completely up to you then. Yeah, it's completely up to you. If your good friend is Korean, girlfriend is Danish, then I guess yeah, that's up to you, Jake. I don't know if one is easier than the other, but it looks like a lot of people are saying Danish. So again, it is your decision at the end of the day, though. Danish is actually really close to English. Okay, so if you already know English, then Danish should not be too hard for you to learn. Good game, Scott. Let's wondering what to even do now. Don't really want to jump back to Trophy Road, but you'll 1v1 and use a randomized deck as well. Alright, we'll randomize a deck as well. This one, don't know why Rune Giant is there, but that could be interesting, I guess. Okay. Up against Shiny Coin, who I believe is Cucumber. Don't do it? Don't do what? Okay, so Cucumber said this was a randomly generated deck that he is using as well. Who's winning the Oscar? Blurry, you know how uncultured I am. I don't really follow the Oscars either. Don't really follow that. So, I mean, are you surprised though? You guys know I'm not really. You guys know I'm very uncultured, so. Honestly, we're going to do this just because I think we can probably kite the Prince over. That Prince is going crazy, jumping everywhere. Okay, well, okay, I guess we'll just go skeletons on top. What do you say? Someone said not worth. Bear, you said not worth playing ladder. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not really. I mean, with how burnt out we're feeling, I'm not really in the mood to play ladder. But okay, this is. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is a random deck, but I guess I shouldn't be expecting anything. It doesn't matter. Actually, we're gonna save. Yeah, we're gonna save our rocket for the other side, just because. Yeah, if possible, we want to get rocket damage on the side we are going for. How's it going, Marco? How are you doing today? Yeah, Sherlock, we do have this emote. This is an emote that we unlocked in Clan Voyage. We did unlock it, and yeah, we did unlock that emote, and we've gotten there even before our main clan did. Right, the main clan that I'm a part of is I guess there are quite a few inactive people there, but You know, the main clan that I'm a part of hasn't gotten it yet, but this alternate account does. Navarre, you want to join the clan, but it's full? Yes, yeah, the clan is full as of right now, but we're going to be... If there are any inactive people, we're going to be... I mean, we'll give it maybe just a couple days. We'll kind of see who's playing, who's not playing. If there is anyone that's inactive, or, you know, anyone that's spamming or just saying something they shouldn't be in the chat, then we'll probably... Then we'll probably kick them, and there'll probably be room for you to join. So, what other game do I want to play on stream? One of them is going to be... One of the games we're going to be playing is... Also, okay, I was hoping that one... I was hoping the one Spear Goblin could maybe go crazy with the enchanted damage, but didn't play that right. Okay, we do actually kind of have to be mindful of... We do kind of have to be mindful of... I mean, I guess the threat is gone now, but there was fire spirits on the other side that we had to kind of keep an eye out for. How's it going, KB? Welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay, good game. Good game, Cucumber. Maybe you could do Minecraft as one of the different ones. That is true. Here's the thing. One of the... Minecraft was actually not a... Minecraft was not a childhood game that I played. A lot of people played Minecraft, right? A lot of people like grew up on that. I didn't. I didn't play Minecraft at all growing up, and so it would be like, you know, if I play it, then it'll kind of be like you're seeing my reactions to things for the first time. Please, for the love, do not tell me you are playing Hog 2.6. Okay. This looks a little bit different. What's my childhood game? I grew up on the Wii. I grew up on Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart, Wii Sports. There was a little bit of Sky Captain in there. That's the only console game we had. Did not have a PC. Didn't have like a PC or a computer. I think we had an iPad, but we didn't have too many games on there. But, you know, grew up playing Madden 11, Mario Kart, that sort of thing. I think Scott's going for just the cheapest deck now. I think he said he was playing the most expensive one last time. And now this looks like the cheapest deck he's using, or a very... Are we serious? Alright. I hated that I had to use a freeze there, but we really did not have anything else in our hand for it. Am I on weed? No, KB. If you're just joining and you're wondering why, I don't know. If you're wondering why I seem down, it's because I've been pretty burnt out of Clash. I've been pretty burnt out. I'm hoping he doesn't. He can probably get back to wall breakers, so we'll try to just. Okay, those were. Okay, I was gonna say good wall breakers, but I feel like this is. I mean, if you wanted a hard counter matchup, this might be it. Just because I don't know, it's hard to defend an Expo with only spirits. So this, I don't know, if you're wanting a challenge, Scott, this could be the matchup you were hoping for. Okay, please do not multiply quick enough. Okay, thank goodness. Poor Noob. What happened to Noob? Take a break? Yeah, we are going to be taking a break. Okay, he's probably going to go cannon, so we'll go with this to try and jump across the bridge and snipe it before he can hopefully get value from it. Alright, guess we'll just reset again. Yeah, what happened to Noob? I don't know. Oh, Noob just said he said bye. Are you heading out, Noob? Or do you have to go for some reason? Okay, I hope this can land on all the skeletons. Alright, that is most of them. Are you not using Evos as well? Okay, now I guess you had Evo skeletons, but... Are you not using Evo, Scott? I think you only used... You've only been using Evo skeletons. But... Can't tell whether or not you have another Evo. Looks like Freeze does do enough. We didn't really get the chance to use it, but... I mean, that was a hard counter for sure. It's... Were you going for the cheapest deck that time? It looks like... I mean, you could have used... I think it would have been probably a different story if you had used Evo Wall Breakers. If you had used Evo Wall Breakers, I think you probably would have gotten... I think you probably would have... Yeah, that was a bad matchup for you though. All right, Cucumber, you're gonna go. All right, sounds good. Thank you for joining, Cucumber. Hopefully I can see you again. Can Dark Mortar verse you? Yeah, you can ask him if he wants to. I don't know if you have him added as a friend or if he wants to add you, but I think he's here in the chat, so he can. You can ask him if he wants to verse you. I got a chance to use it to save my tower from Evo Skellies. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's the only time we used Freeze. And it actually did come in really clutch, I'll be honest. It did... The Freeze did come in really clutch for us there, because otherwise we would have lost our entire tower there to Evo Skeletons. Just because I think our hand was... like Dark Prince. It was... I don't know, our hand was not very good to defend against that, so I think we got a bit lucky having Freeze in there. And we've been given Lava Hound as well. Alright, this is an interesting deck. You don't normally see Lava Hound and Drill in the same deck, but you know, I guess there's a first time for everything. We're going to play this in the front just because I think I played that a little bit too... Yeah. I played that a little bit too late so that the fire... Ooh, that's ASMR right there. He probably has a log, to be fair, but I was going to say that's ASMR right there, just instantly turning all of that into goblins with the curse. Yeah, Sherlock, if you want me to try out your 2v2 deck idea, we can do that if you want to. Okay, he's not doing too much, so I'll go with this and just be ready to defend, I guess. Oh, I really need to get back to the curse. Come on, start turning some things into goblins. Okay, that was actually not a very good drill into the recruits. He has a ton of goblin curseable units. The only issue is that we don't have another spell. We don't have another spell to turn them into units on his side. So, for example, if we play a Goblin Curse, it's not like we have a Zap. We don't have a Zap, we don't have a Rage, we don't have anything, we don't have a Freeze. We don't have anything to turn them into our troops. We're just going to do this just to hopefully kill the Witch is all. All I want to do is kill the Witch and I'll be happy. And we're going to go with this again just to get some more goblins out of this. We have a couple of firecrackers that are alive that are kind of splashing the tower. Let's see, most expensive is doable. True. The most expensive deck, I kind of got wrecked by that one. Okay, I really, really hope he goes Skeleton Army. Yeah, he has pretty much every Goblin Curseable card in the game. Like, Skeleton Army, Bats, Guards. I just... Yeah, like, we got really lucky getting the Goblin Curse there. I just wish... I just really wish that we would have... Okay, we're going to go with this anyway, even though we don't really have anything to... Yeah, we don't really have anything there to... Don't have another spell to... You know what, we're just going to go with this at the bridge. Reason being, I want to keep the witch from... I just want to keep the firecrackers alive. I want to keep the witch from splashing them. Okay. We're just going to use this. Yeah, we're going to use this here. I really hope we can just... Come on, goblins, go crazy. I think as long as we get enough firecracker splashes, we should be good. So I think we got really lucky there. I think that was kind of unlucky for him, just because he had a bunch of swarm cards and we had curse. Marco, the other games I want to play, I'm thinking a couple. One of them is going to be Getting Over It. Getting Over It is going to be a game that we play probably next. We're also going to be doing... I'm thinking we might do some horror games like on the computer. We might just instead of having the iPad plugged in, we might just screen record the actual laptop and play, play like Five Nights at Freddy's or some kind of horror game. Or we'll do something probably. Yeah, you don't want Nathan to do anything. Okay, this randomly generated deck is actually okay. We have Inferno Tower, so okay, that's I don't know about that freeze. Nix, welcome. It's good to have you here, Nix. You think I'm ignoring the chat, noob? What have you said? Please watch my channel community. I did. I looked at that, noob. I looked at what you shared. I looked at the thing you shared about you losing several games to Mega Knight and you not liking the matchup. I did watch that. You want me to make a vlog? Vlog could be interesting. I've never don't know about making a vlog. I don't know. A vlog would be interesting. Don't know how that would go, but I would be willing to try it out. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he freezes. Okay, he's gonna freeze a little bit late, and I think because of that, we should be able to take the tower with pigs. You want me to play Minecraft multiplayer where you guys can join on stream? That would be interesting actually. It would be fun. Yeah, instead of playing 1v1s against you guys, it'd be fun. We could make a Minecraft server. You guys could join on stream. That might be interesting. What do you guys think about that? That will be good. How's it going, Johannes? It's good to have you back. We're actually gonna Inferno Tower a bit early here. And that Mega Knight, or that Inferno Tower is still going to be alive, so maybe, hold on, maybe we can activate King? Alright. Hold on, I wonder if we can do that thing where you Mighty Miner over here. This is something my younger brother likes to do. He likes to Mighty Miner over here and then do the lane switch to put it on the tower. But Rima, you've never played Minecraft? We'll be on the same page then. I've played Minecraft a couple of times, but hardly at all. Nav, you would join that server? All right, let's. You know what? Let's remove this poll. Should I put up a poll on what kind of video you want to see next? Whether it's a Minecraft poll or something else. How's it going, Jalen? Welcome. Good to have you here. You're gonna download the Minecraft. The cracked Minecraft. You ain't spending money. Oh, I guess does Minecraft cost? I guess it probably does cost money to download. That just means it's gonna cost money for me as well, because I don't think I have it downloaded right now. Yeah, these are the games I have. Don't have. I think I have Minecraft maybe on my phone, but Jake, you want to know what JOI is? Don't look at. Okay, I know you're just gonna look it up, because telling someone not to look it up is gonna. We're not gonna be doing that. Okay, Dylan wants to do a triple draft. I'll put up a poll in the meantime. So I'll put up a poll on what game you would want to see next. What game would you like to see next? Minecraft is going to be one. I mean, Getting Over It is already going to be... like we've already downloaded Getting Over It, so that's already going to be there. I do have Pokemon. Yep, I do have Pokemon TCG Pocket. I used to be really into it, but I've been playing less of it recently. However, I have uploaded a video with it. I have uploaded a video playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. It was several months ago. So, Naveed, you're going to remove what? It costs money and you're not allowed to spend money. Okay. Alright, well I guess that's why it'll be an option. It'll be... I guess it'll be an option. Minecraft will be an option there. But what else? What other games should be there? Minecraft can be one. What other games would you guys potentially want to see? One of them is going to be a horror game. Let's see. Like, I'll just put in parentheses, Five Nights at Freddy's or something. What else? Minecraft, a horror game. Trying to think what else. What else should we have? Can we successfully activate King? I think we might have messed it up. Okay, yeah, we did. I had a feeling. We didn't get that quite right. CK2. Nathan, I think you're probably the only... Femboy Tycoon 2. Don't think that's a game, and even if it was, we would not play it. What else? What other options should we have? Right now we just have Minecraft or a horror game. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe Fall Guys. Would you guys want to see, like, would Fall Guys be an option or something? I know that's kind of a goofy game. We're going to add Getting Over It anyway. Specimen Zero is a horror game. Alright, if you guys want me to play... Yeah, if you guys want me to play any horror game, that'll just be... I mean, that'll be there as an option. Also, I don't like how the Magic Archer lined up with the tower there. Rocket League. Okay. That's an option as well. Let's, I guess we'll just go Phoenix. I don't know, I feel like there's not a lot of good options. I feel like there's not a lot of good options here. Among Us. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're actually going to put that over instead of Getting Over It, because that's where we're kind of going to do that anyway. Among Us would be interesting. The only issue is that, would I be able to play that on stream? Because if I'm playing on stream with you guys, Yeah, we could do private games for people in the stream. The only issue is the only issue with that is if I'm streaming it, obviously you guys can see what my role is, so I'm never going to be able to be imposter because, alright, if I'm imposter, you guys will just see on stream what my role is, so it's like, how are we going to stream it? How are we going to stream it while also keeping my role a secret kind of thing? I don't know. Like, any suggestions? Because yeah, you can play Among Us with friends, and so I would like to play with you guys. But again, how are we gonna keep the role a secret? We'll add one more option. Stream sniping, yeah. I mean, there would be stream sniping. You can delay the stream. I mean, we have to delay the stream by like a whole round, right? We'd have to delay. I could switch phone cam on during the game. That's possible. Okay, one of the options is going to be something else, right? That way, you guys, if you guys want to leave a comment, I don't know. We're just going to start the poll, right? You guys can vote. There's a few options. Can I make a triple draft tournament? What do you guys think? Do you guys want to do a triple draft tournament? I'm going to be honest. There's not a whole else that I want to do. There's not a whole lot else that I want to do. I did say, hold on. I did say I would try out. I did say I would try out your deck, Sherlock, but this deck looks kind of goofy. Yeah, that much delay I don't think would be very good because it would have to be like a 10 or a 15-minute delay to have it be from round to round. You know what? Reaper wants to play Chaos. We'll play a game with Reaper. Nav, you want a 3 times Elixir one? I don't like that one very much though because we did that last time. We did a 3 times Elixir last time, and the thing is, this is an alternate account, and the lowest level it uses your actual card levels. So if you have level 10 cards, your cards in the triple draft tournament are also level 10. You can have a level cap, but if they have a card that's below that level, it doesn't raise it up to level 11. So there were a lot of underleveled cards. There were a lot of underleveled players in the last triple draft tournament that we had because of that. So I think triple draft is more fair, right? There's no matchup dependency, and in addition to that, all the card levels are the same. KB, my clan is much more active than Pickle's clan. I think it is. Yeah, we've already gotten the emote. We've already gotten this Dwayne the Rock Johnson emote, and I think we're probably even like halfway, not even barely halfway there on the other one, or in my main account where we're a part of Pickle's clan. So it definitely is. This clan definitely is more active, which I appreciate. I think that's a really good thing. We were able to get the emote pretty quickly. So, okay, the witch is actually going to stay alive because the guards currently have more health than her. So, the witch has been surviving this entire time on like a sliver of health. Do you know that to have a level 19 mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini paper in the TV. I don't think I know what you're saying, Sherlock. Do I know that in order to have a level 19 mini pack, hate room? Okay, it looks like most people are voting for. It's actually fairly close. Most people are voting for either a horror game or Among Us. Both of those would be fun. I just have to figure out how to do it in such a way that there's no stream sniping, but I mean I think it seems like that'll be impossible to do. Seems like that'll be impossible to figure out just because you get Expo all this time as well. Okay, we'll just keep getting back to knights because I think we have the knight ability that gives it bonus health. It's Rome from the clan. How's it going, Rome? How are you doing? You want to join the clan now, KB? What the? Okay, well, I assumed this game was over, but it's actually... I mean, it is over. It's over for us. I just kind of assumed we had won, but... No, all the E-barbs on our tower are gonna take it, it looks like. So... That took a turn. That took a turn for sure. Am I down for some 1v1s? I don't know, Rome. We're about to... I can maybe play one 1v1 with you, but we were about to make a triple draft tournament just because a lot of people here wanted to do a little tournament, so we were going to do that before ending the stream. So if you want to play a 1v1, we can. Johannes wants to play Chaos. Everyone wants to. I'm just not going to be able to play with everyone. But Rome, if you want to send a friendly request into the clan, I'll accept it, and then we can start a tournament after that. Also, if you guys are, I don't know if you just joined Rome, or even if you've been here for a while, just wanted to say tomorrow's stream is going to be something different. Tomorrow's stream is not going to be Clash Royale. Reason why is because, I mean, like I said, I've just been feeling incredibly burnt out, so I've decided that we're not going to be continuing to play Clash tomorrow. We will play it again, right? It's not like we're giving up Clash forever, but just tomorrow's stream, we're going to try out something a little bit different. We're gonna maybe try to play Getting Over It. So I think that's what we're going to be trying tomorrow. We're just going to be trying out a new game. Bear 98, absolute bananas. Yes, that was the video today. If you guys haven't seen, we uploaded the brightest, most yellow/gold Clash Royale deck, and it was a throwback to. I actually had fun making it. It kind of reminded me of. It was essentially the exact type of video that we made. Or the exact kind of video that I made when this channel was first created. And I think I played that night. Yeah, played it a little bit too late. The vote is close. Let's see. Wow, the vote is really close, actually. There's only 21 votes, though. So if you guys haven't voted already, your vote can probably swing the poll quite a bit because there's only 21 people that have voted. But it seems like it's pretty much split 4 ways. A lot of people are voting for... Okay, what is that? A Mega Knight hut? Okay, we have to kill the Mega Knight hut no matter what it costs us. Yeah, it seems like it's almost 25% for each one. Among Us is winning by just a little bit, but it is a pretty close poll. Getting Over It is more painful than Clash. I don't actually think it is, Jake. I don't think it is. Genuinely, I think it's going to be better because there's no, right? There's no being over leveled. There's no. Also, we're going to try and. Oh, I think I just lost. Yeah, I think that's unless the Fire Spirit can really clutch up for us, which it actually looks like it's going to. Why am I always in a garage? That's a good question. It's a good question, Sherlock. I don't know why I'm always in a garage. I guess I just like to film out there because it's... Oh, I didn't even realize we have the Fireball upgrade, so we didn't need the Vines. The Fireball just would have taken it. He's going to try to snipe us with the Dart Goblin. Let's try and make sure that doesn't happen. We just need to keep fireballing these because we can't take any damage from the Brawlers. Oh no, we can't take any damage from that either. Okay, we're just gonna... Honestly, we're gonna Golem the bridge. If he goes with another one of those... If he goes with another... I think that's deep. So we'll wait just... Oh, that's gonna take it. Yeah, we got close. We got close. All right, the vote is primarily for Among Us. Yeah, most people are voting for Among. We're going to leave the poll open that way you guys can vote. But you've been playing for 10 years. You've experienced burnout. Yeah, we've just been doing it to an extreme level. Like we stream it for 4 hours a day. We play it off stream. Then we record videos off stream. So honestly, I play Clash Royale for probably, I don't know, close to 7 hours a day. I play Clash Royale as much as I sleep. So yeah, you tend to burn out really really quickly. Rome wants to do a 1v1, so let's just generate another deck. I don't want Mega Knight or Eagle in the deck. So it's given us this monstrosity. This actually looks really bad because there's no small spell that we can use on their side of the map. So the Prince and the P.E.K.K.A. are pretty much just going to be susceptible to any swarm, like skeletons. I wonder why I filmed the video on the ground. Yeah, very valid question. I do film. I do just sit on the ground in the garage. So probably should not be doing that. Probably should try and get something a little bit nicer. All right, we're against Royal Giant. I guess we'll just set up to defend here. And we have P.E.K.K.A., but I'm pretty sure he's got Fisherman in this deck. So if he plays it now, well, I don't think he has enough for it now, right? After he spent on the Ghost as well, I think we can afford to go with that. I'm really not experienced at all using pump. I hardly ever use pump, so it's always a matter of like deciding when to pump. I think we can probably pump now though. And if he tries to, okay, he's just gonna fireball it. Make a normal tournament. I don't want to do a 1v1 tournament now. I can't do a 1v1 or a 3x elixir. Reason being, the reason for that is it uses your actual card levels, and on this alternate account, we have fairly low level cards. And so we have pretty low level cards. And so we're using like level 8 cards, level 9 cards. We're using, we're not using, again, it uses your actual card levels. So, oh wait, why did I do that? No, he has Royal Giant. Why would I don't know why I would do that, knowing that he has a Royal Giant in hand. Okay, you know what? Let's just start building up a push now. If he goes with a Royal Giant, we have Mortar. I don't love this though. I don't love that we don't. This deck only really works out, I would think, with a zap or something. I think we will rocket all this though. But okay, hold on. Maybe we can get somewhere. Alright, maybe we can. I guess, hold on, maybe we'll get some damage here. We're not going to take his whole tower, but that's not a bad amount of damage. I think we can, hold on, I think we can rocket cycle at this point, I believe. If he does go, yeah, if he does go that, okay, he has Fisherman. I need to get these down as soon as possible. And I think that should be pretty good. I think we can. We don't have a spell where we can take. We would need a rocket twice because we don't have another small spell. Yeah, we need just a sliver of damage from somewhere. Don't know where it's going to be coming from, but I don't want to rocket and then have to rocket again, because we still need to rocket twice. We're at 50 likes right now. Okay, you know what? We're gonna rocket now, just because he went with that in the back. Because we should be able to cycle back to another one in time, I hope. Okay, it looks like we do. All right, a good game, Rome. That was close. It kind of came down to the. Thought we were going to be. I thought we were going to be done there for a second, but you want a normal draft tournament. Horror game will be good. Among Us will be better. I mean, here's the thing. We'll probably do both. We'll probably do both. It's just a matter of which one we're doing first. So if you guys really want Among Us, or if you really want a horror game, they'll probably both come at some point. It's just a matter of which one we're going to be doing first. All right, Nav wants to do a chaos battle. We're just spending so much time doing 1v1s, but last one, and then I don't really like either of these, but I guess Fireball. This is the first time you've lost to me. Good game. Yeah, good game. Good game, Rome. Let's see if we can activate King. Okay, I think we've played Nav. Hold on, Vines on reveal. Okay, we've played Nav before. We played Nav before. I think we lost a game against him. I think we won a game against him. So I think Nav plays a kind of a really spammy deck with like Dark Goblin and Bush and whatnot. How's it going, Bear? It's good to have you back. Okay, these are both really good, but we'll take the guards one. And he has a magic archer. Hold on. Oh, I guess I didn't even... Why did I do that? King Tower was already activated. I guess yeah. Guess I was trying to activate King there, but... Yeah, I guess I don't know what I was doing. Trying to activate King, I suppose, but... King Tower was already activated, so... That one guard should... Okay, it's going to Vines the guard. You're going to go to bed now, Johannes? Alright. Sounds good. Thank you for joining, Johannes. It's great to have you here as usual. And that is actually... Hold on. That's going to be a really... That is actually going to be a really annoying... It might come in handy for... It might come in handy if we have the deflecting golem, so it might come in handy then. But say for the most part, being able to kill the furnace and whatnot just like that is going to be annoying. How's it going? Trainer Sam is here also. How's it going, Trainer Sam? Let's just try to put these as close as we can. Let's just try to put them literally on top, just so that he can't fireball them. Yeah, it's just going to deflect. It's going to deflect a couple of them. Don't think he was expecting, or I guess it maybe didn't realize what it did. But it's just going to tornado the golem in again and deflect some more. Now we have infinite roots as well. So I think this one's going to be over. We're gonna Vines behind his King Tower, just because he's probably going to want to. I would think he'd want to play something behind it to take care of it, so I don't know, this should be a good game. Okay, good game, Nav. Alright. Yeah, Sam, how are you doing today? It's good to have you here. We're about to make a tournament. Let's go to the tournaments tab. There's a lot of people that want to do a lot of different things. Some people are saying draft, some people are saying triple draft. So let's say, alright, tournament name is going to be the same as it always is. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's not going to be a normal battle just because it's going to have to be a draft so that people who have a little bit people who have under-leveled cards don't have what, just so it's everyone's cards are level 11. So I'm thinking it's either going to be a draft battle or a triple draft. If you want to vote and have a result, I think I have to take down I think I have to take down one of the polls to put up the other, and I kind of want to leave the other poll up. That way, you guys can, new people who are joining can kind of vote. I think we'll just. I think we should probably do a triple draft. That makes the most sense. Draft is good, but I think we'll do triple draft. It is created, so you guys can join if you want. Room name is Squash. We're going to be having just a short triple draft tournament to kind of finish off the stream. So you guys can now join. Check my server in the media channel. All right, I have notifications muted during the stream just because, you know, the phone and the iPad are kind of connected. So if I don't have them, then notifications are going to be popping up on stream. So I have notifications muted while we're streaming, but I'll take a look after we end the stream some. In the meantime, while you guys are joining, I think I might take just a quick 20-second, like a 20-second walk, just to kind of get up and stretch before the tournament. So you guys can join. I'll be back in just 30 seconds probably, just to kind of get up and stretch, get some blood flowing. Okay. Alrighty, we don't have a ton of people watching right now, so it's probably going to be a slightly smaller tournament, which is okay. So we'll maybe wait for another couple of seconds just to allow people who want to join to join. I was gone for 30 seconds, Jake. Why are you saying goon break? We were gone for 30 seconds. Okay, 7 people now. Johannes has joined. We'll maybe give it another minute or so. It says there's about 20 people watching, so if you are watching and you want to join the tournament, what is the tournament about? It's just for fun. There's not anything on the line. It's just a tournament for fun. There's not going to be any, like, this is not one of the tournaments we normally do where we give away anything. It's just a fun, relaxing tournament just to finish off the stream. So that is what it's about. Exactly, that is my finishing time. Okay. I had a feeling something like that was going to be coming. All right, we have 8 people now. So, you know what? We're going to start it. If people are joining and want to join the tournament later, you can. Going to be a little bit of a smaller tournament, which is totally fine. Give away a free Evo to first place. I was wondering, how do people do that? I've seen creators that, I think you have to be a certain level of Supercell creator before you can give out that sort of thing. So, like, I think Supercell allows you, from what I understand, Supercell allows you to gift, gift gems and rewards and those kind of things to people. But again, I think it only comes after you're a certain level of creator. So I'm not able to give away Evos or gems or anything like that. So a pass royale is going to have to do for now. I don't really love this draft. I don't really love what we have here because I don't know. I'm not feeling incredibly confident. King Zero, you join by clicking on the Tournaments tab. It's the top right of the Clash Royale page. You see those 3 lines. You click on that. You click Tournaments, and then in the search bar up on the search bar up top, you type Squash. And Oh, that is not fun. And you just type up squash. You type up squash. That is the tournament code. You know what? We're gonna go with this just because I think. Okay. Well, we're up against Mega Knight. We really do not. I don't even think we have a mini tank. Our best answer for the Mega Knight. Our best answer for the Mega Knight is guards to surround it, but genuinely that is about it. That is about all we have. So we're gonna have to let that lock and then go with this up here to distract the mini P.E.K.K.A. I didn't do a good job of drafting a tank, so yeah, we pretty much have Furnace, Spear Goblins. We're pretty much relying on scraps to defend. So it's got Mega Knight and Royal Delivery. All right, so I guess we're not putting them all in the same lane anymore. We're gonna have to split the pigs. Johannes, if you need to leave after the tournament, that's totally fine. I think we'll be ending the stream after the tournament as well. So if you want to head out after the tournament, I think it's going to be about the time that we're ending the stream anyway. So okay, I would assume he'd go Mother Witch somewhere. Maybe he's saving it for the. Probably saving it for these. Let's go like this. Just to, yeah, we're gonna split them just to not give a ton of Mega Knight or delivery value on one side. Did the tournament start, Danny? Yeah. Well, welcome, Danny. The tournament has started. We just started it a few minutes ago. This is the first game. I mean, it's only the first game, so you can probably. I mean, you can still join. It's like hardly anything is. Again, not much has gone on. It's like we just started the tournament, so don't have to worry about missing much. This might be a bit of a troublesome defense. As long as we can. Hunter's going to be on the tower. That's going to do it. I didn't draft great that first game. If we had drafted a little bit better, we definitely could have won, but you tried to clip Reaper like 5 times and failed. Alright. Well, Danny, it's good to have you back. If you want to join, again, we just started. So you can join it. The room code is Squash. Again, you haven't missed much. It's only been going for 5 minutes. I suck at this game. Yes, the reason why is because I normally play better, but we've been streaming every day for more than a couple of weeks. We've been streaming every day for hours for the past few weeks, and so a huge part of the reason is burnout as well. The reason why is because we've been playing this game for hours every day, and I'm starting to realize we should try other games. We should try less of Clash Royale, just because it's very easy to get burnt out when you do the same thing. It's very easy to get burnt out when you're doing the same thing for hours every day. So, what was I was going to say something, Danny. If you were asking, I don't know if you heard about the emotes earlier. I don't know if you were here in the chat for that, but essentially, I asked my graphic designer, so this is interesting. I think we'll do this. I asked my graphic designer if he could design your custom your emote idea, right, where there's the squash choking. I asked him about that, and he said probably not. He said he probably couldn't do it. He said it would probably be too difficult. I don't know if you're the one that recommended having a sunglasses squash as well. I don't know if that was you or if that was someone. Okay, did not mean to play that in that lane. Fantastic start. Crusty Toes said hi. How's it going, Crusty Toes? It's good to have you here. Okay, I think we can keep that. Okay, I don't think we should need to answer that anymore. good. I mean, it's good to have you here, Krusty. If you just joined, if you just joined, we're having a short little tournament now. So if you want to join the tournament, you haven't missed much. We only started it maybe 7 minutes ago, so there's still about 23 minutes left of time. So if you want to join, that is going on. That is going on now. Yeah, I don't know if I finished this thought earlier, but essentially, okay, he's making sure that doesn't get tornado to the king. Essentially, we're going to be trying out other games because we've been getting burnt out of Clash Royale by just playing it for hours a day. So we're going to be trying out something else, trying out something new, trying out new games. So we're going to take a short break, and that should hopefully help us to play a little bit better as well. Once we take a break from something and kind of reset and then come back to it, then should be all right. You guys are asking which game won the poll. The poll is actually still going on. Most people voted for something else, actually. There was, a decent amount of people that voted for a horror game or Among Us or Minecraft, but most people actually voted they wanted to see something else as the next game. So we're likely going to play all of these games at some point. It's just kind of a matter of which one we're playing first. Alright, might as well just go with this. I think the game is over. Alright. Good game, some. You would, but you don't play Clash anymore? That's probably a good thing, Krusty. It's probably a good thing that you don't play Clash Royale anymore. Part of me doesn't want to play Clash Royale either. I mean, again, we're getting burnt out, so we're definitely going to take a break. I think we'll probably still play it. We're not gonna stop playing it entirely, but we're just gonna play less of it essentially. Jake, you're playing split screen. Ah, yeah, that is a bit rough. That is a bit rough, Jake. If you have the stream on one side and gameplay on the other, and you're trying to do both. I guess we'll take Inferno Dragon just because there's, I don't know, not a ton of tank killing with this deck, but okay, we're up against some again. The tournament is fairly small, so we're probably going to get matched up against the same person more than once. Okay, we'll just kind of have this ready as well. I mean, that was a good idea, some. I saw what you were going for. I don't actually know if it's possible to activate King with... I'm sure it is possible, but I don't know. I haven't seen anyone activate King with the Tornado and the Prince before, but that was a good vision. You had the right idea. Alright, we just got the notification that there's another 20 minutes or so. Another 20 minutes of the tournament. So if you guys have just arrived and you want to join, you can. And we'll just let all that go. I think we should be good. I think we'll... You know what? I don't think we need to go with... Okay, you know what? That is fine. We'll go with this and have Mother Witch just on standby. He does have regular Witch, but I don't think he's gonna get it down in time. Also, I just realized your clan name, Some. If you're in the chat, what do you where does the inspiration for that name come from? Muffin Winners? Is there some kind of backstory or lore with that name? Okay, he does have... Well, he's gonna freeze the giant. I don't know why he would... Don't know why he would do that. Okay, Mother Witch actually should be really helpful here. To start turning some of these... Turning some of these skeletons into pigs. Alright, good game. Good game, Some. Alright, there's probably about 15 minutes left. I think what we'll do, just to try and mix up the matchups, we'll wait till Some goes into another match. So we'll wait till he's queued in. Jesus, we're playing a... Okay, hold on. Some is queuing into a game, so we'll queue as well, just to mix up the matchup a bit. How's it going, Mohammed? How are you doing today? If you want to... We're having just a brief little tournament to end off the stream, so if you just showed up and if you want to join, you are able to. There's about 16 minutes left of this short triple draft tournament we're doing. But how are you doing today, Mohammed? Alright, I don't think there's... I don't know how many people there's... Okay, there's 16 people here. I guess there's a couple other people that have just gotten out of a battle, so we should be able to be matched up against someone. We are up against Duck Duck Goose. We're going to try to draft a little bit of an unconventional deck. Maybe we'll have double rage, just trying out something new, essentially. Draft something that maybe I don't normally draft. Oh, I don't want to be the guy to do it, but Lumberjack and Balloon does have synergy, so we'll do that. I guess we'll take Delivery just for some defense. I don't hate this deck, but we also don't have a... I was gonna say we don't have a building or a tank killer, but Inferno Dragon can kind of be our... You know, if he goes with a Golem or a Giant or something, that can kind of be our... That can kind of be our tank killer, so... good luck, Duck Duck. I don't know who you are in the chat, but best of luck to you. We'll throw out some love and positivity. How's it going, music? Good to have you here. Scott is still here as well. How's it going? We are actually just gonna... That was not the best flying machine by me there. I was just kind of hoping to snipe the princess, I guess, but I think I played that way too early as well. We did... This is a triple draft tournament. We have drafted Lumberloon. We drafted Lumberjack because I thought it would be a good idea to... we did draft Lumberjack. I thought it would be a good idea to... Rage and Lumberjack has some synergy together. And then we ended up getting Balloon as an option as well. So we've drafted Lumberloon in this triple draft deck. And we are up against Goblin Hut, which could be a little bit annoying. We're actually just going to Rage that again. Oh, no. Yeah, our Inferno Dragon is our Inferno Dragon is out of cycle. I was gonna say if he's using something heavy like this, if he's using something heavy like a giant, we didn't have a whole lot of tank killing, which is that's why we drafted Inferno Dragon just as kind of our tank killer, and we was out of cycle there, so he ended up getting quite a lot of damage. We are going to get a hit though, and we're going to get a couple of flying machine shots on the tower as well, so it's not completely over. We just have to make sure to hold on to this. And we're actually going to go lumberjack over here because we should be able to delivery on this side. And you know what? Might as well go with this now. Might as well go with this now. We should be able to get some tower damage, and now we have Inferno Dragon back in cycle as well. So unless he has like something else there for that, then we should be able to defend. Okay, I think we do defend, so that'll be a good game. All right, there's about I think there's a little over 10 minutes. About 12 minutes left. About 12 minutes left of this tournament, so you know, I know it's a little bit late if you're just joining back, Scott or Muhammad or Music. If you guys are just joining, it might be slightly late to join, but we are just finishing up a triple draft tournament to kind of round out the stream, just to finish it off on, you know, just to finish it off on a good note. So right now our deck, we have all the elements of Hog 2.6 right now. Okay, obviously that's a little bit different. Oh, this is interesting. I guess we'll take Prince and maybe Mega Minion as well. You know, I don't hate this deck. It's the first 4 cards we drafted were all Hog 2.6, and we got a bunch of different cards as well. So good luck, Jake. Best of luck to you. We'll try to get a Hog behind this if we can. Okay, I think I don't know if that's played in the right... Oh, hold on, no, okay. He did play that in the right spot. So we're going to throw out the well play. That was a good King Tower activation by him. And he's going to be using Drill. What the... Drill Fisherman. Never seen this before. Hold on, if the Prince is tanking, then... He's going to blow up the bats as well. Hold on. That was I don't know. That was good. That was a good sequence there. Okay, it sounds like he's having some. I mean, I'm sure you can come back, Jake. All right, 10 minutes left of the tournament. I don't think we've ever finished. I don't think we've ever finished first in one of our own tournaments, surprisingly. I don't know that we have. Like, I can't remember. Okay, we're just going to go with this in the back. I think he played that a little bit too... Okay, he does have cannon, but... we should be able to fireball twice, so if he plays like a magic archer or something behind, you know what, that is close enough. I think we'll fireball that. And now we're just one. He does have rocket, so we have to be cautious of that. Because of that, let us spread this out a little bit. I logged a bit too early there. Okay, we're going to put this in front just so that... I was going to say just in case he goes... Hold on, that'll pull it right into the into the tower. Okay, this is not bad. We can always fireball if we need. I'm sure he can rocket as well. I'm sure he'll just rocket our tower, but I don't think he has enough time to take it. So I think that'll be a good game. Good game, Jake. We might have time for 2 more games before the tournament is over. Good game, Jake. Let's see where we're at as far as the leaderboard goes. I believe Peter Parker is Rima's alternate account, so I think Rima is tied with us right now. Let's actually take a look at the... So 4 wins, 1 loss. We have 4 wins and 1 loss as well. He's got 8 crowns. We've only got 6. So that's the reason why he's ranked. That's the reason why he's ranked a little bit higher. Is because Rima has taken more crowns than us. Nearly came back. Yeah, that was a good magic archer. That was a good magic archer at the end. It almost took the tower. I don't really know. I guess we'll take Ice Golem. I don't really know how I feel about this one. I guess we'll take Log. We don't have a whole lot of... I'll be honest, we don't have a whole lot of offense. We need a win condition here. We do get one. I do like Graveyard because we have Bowler and Poison. So I do like Graveyard as the win condition. There's definitely some synergy here. We're up against Jian, so let's wish him the good luck. I'm calling out a good game. I assume that means he's... confident. Okay, you know what? We are gonna poison that. I don't think that's a bad poison. Okay, this is actually really good. This is, I mean, of all the win conditions, this is kind of the one that would be best for us. This or Battle Ram, just because the bowler is able to knock it back. And you know what? We'll also go with this in front just to... Okay, I guess the flying machine is... Flying machine was tanking, but we almost got a bowler hit. Noob, you want me to watch the channel community? I will. I'll take a look at that, Noob. So, thank you for letting me know. I'll take a look at the community again. Okay, I actually don't have Bowler and Cycle. Is this gonna... I think that should still fully counter it, though. And just because we now have a tank... I don't know, that was not great. I only did that because the Goblin Brawler was tanking for the Graveyard. So we'll get a little bit of damage, but not a ton. And we're just going to go with this here, just so that we can activate King, and that should pretty much take care of everything. He's got Sparky. Ooh, this is a little scary. We're just going to poison to kill pretty much everything. I don't think we should need to answer that anymore. I don't even know why I bothered to... Okay, we really need to snipe the Firecracker. Okay, Bowler's going to do it as well. We're just going to go with this already, just because hopefully the Sparky turns around and starts hitting some of the skeletons. And we'll do this just because the Musketeer is behind the tower as well. This is not going too bad. Danny, you were playing Rome. What? You were playing Rome. He used a glitch, not once but twice. He used a... How do you even... Used a glitch? I mean, yeah, it's never fun if that's happening. Okay, as soon as this bowler crosses, let's go with this. I think that is going to be a good game because the bowler is tanking. All right, good game, Jian. What did you miss when you were away? We started a triple draft tournament. We're ending the stream here. We're just playing a quick triple draft tournament. You started off 2-0 and Rome glitched. What do you mean by glitched? Like in the game there was a glitch, or? Yeah, I mean you pretty much just missed the tournament. That's about it. Jason, you got Magic Archer Hero. Wow, congrats. That is a. Yeah, that means you got all 9. That means you got all 9 of the snippets collected. Let's see, Nav, did you say something? Noob, I'm not ignoring you. I'll take a look at the community tab after the stream, Noob. Okay, I don't know. I don't hate this deck. I don't really know what to take here. I guess this one. Yeah, you got all the snippets. All right, well, nice. I think I've only gotten 2. I think I've only gotten 2 of. Also, this is interesting. I guess we'll take Hog. On your screen, his fireball killed all your troops, but with one hit, even the troops who shouldn't die to a fireball. All right, that's a little strange. All right, Yeet is in the same clan as us, so we're both gonna have the same emote, and he's gonna start out with a bandit. What update coming tomorrow? Is that when the update is coming? I haven't heard when the new update is going to be coming, but it might be tomorrow. All they said was mid-March, and I mean it is the middle of March, so it could be coming tomorrow. We do have a lot of ranged troops in this game, but I don't know. I think it kind of acts as like fireball bait because we have Musketeer, we have Dart Goblin. What am I doing? Okay, come on, Mother Witch, turn around. Turn some of those bats into pigs. Alright, I guess it's not bad. I gotta teach me your ways. I don't know, Dan. I don't know if I'm the right person to teach you, Danny. I mean, I'm okay at the game, but I'm definitely not. I'm not great. I'm nowhere near a pro. I'm just kind of. I just kind of have a very basic I have a very basic understanding of the cards and what they do, but I'm definitely not a pro by any means. Jake, you don't like Nav anymore? Why is that? Is he? Did you play him and he BM'd you or something? Yeah, Robbie, I don't know if you're asking. Okay, we're just going to go with this again. And Hog should at least get 1 hit. I don't like the way this is going. He does have freeze as well. It's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, that's going to be our whole tower of damage, pretty much. Okay, I don't know why we're not saving Fireball for the pigs. We probably should be doing that. Okay, let's go with this to maybe just knock away the Lumberjack, get a sliver of extra damage. No, okay. It's going to be a good game. Oh, that one bat is going to take it. That one bat took our tower. E-Golem plus Prince equals BM. Or E-Golem Prince plus BM. Yeah, that would cause me to rethink my friendship with anyone as well. All right, Rima, it looks like you finished first. So congrats, Rima. We're gonna be ending the stream there, but tomorrow we're gonna be playing something else. Tomorrow we are not gonna be playing any more Clash. You joined in late, so you only have one win against Peter Parker. Which one are you, Navarre? You said you're Dylan? How do you... Oh no, you're not Dylan. Are you Water Bottle? You were 6th place, Gian? Alright, well, I mean, no matter what place you finished, hopefully you had fun. Obviously, it can be hard to have fun if you're losing, but hopefully you had fun. Circa, how's it going? We're ending the stream just now, but tomorrow we're gonna be playing something new. We are not gonna be playing. Okay, you're Dylan. All right, well, you won one. If you won against Rima, then that's a pretty good achievement. Rima's very good. So you had fun, Danny. That's good. Thank you everyone for joining the tournament. Let's see if there's anything. What's going on here? Just a bunch of rock emotes. Faller, I don't know if you're here in the chat, but let's try and limit the rock emotes. I know that's a great emote, but you can't be spamming that. So, a horror game or Among Us? Yeah, it might be one of those two. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna be doing Among Us without people stream sniping, because obviously if we're playing Among Us, they'll be able to see what my role is, so you'll know whether or not I'm imposter. But we're going to be playing a different game tomorrow. Don't know exactly what that's going to be, but we're not going to be playing Clash. We're going to be taking a break from Clash tomorrow, so hopefully I can see you there. Thank you, Gian and Sherlock and Bear, and Rima and everyone else who's joined as well. And hopefully you guys have a great Sunday. And hopefully I can see you in tomorrow's.